Waleed said that you butt dialed him, and you were, and he just heard your girl screaming, and he immediately hung up and called me because he was going through severe PTSD.
I was there.
You know what's so funny?
What?
I'm being 100% honest. I'm being 100% honest.
Okay.
That was a joke. We pranked him.
Oh, word?
Like
No cap, we did.
I was thinking like, why would Lo be butt naked with his phone unlocked?
Yeah, exactly. And it didn't make any sense. I'm actually surprised Willie didn't say nothing yet. But I was just waiting for him to say something. So the fact that we, hey, babe, we got him.
He immediately called me. He's like, "You won't believe what just happened."
He was like, yeah, you put it on mute and did this. He said, "You that laughy dude?
What's this is that man? I'm butt ass naked with my phone just like in my hand, like, up to her mouth and up to mine at the same time.
Sometimes like Siri could just pop on and be like, "Call Marcel." or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it could have just called.
What moaning noise I'm making or anyone's making, it sounds like
FaceTime Waleed.
Yeah, what sense is that?
No.
Waleed, call him. Siri, call him. That never happened.
Hey,
not Waleed.
That's how you moan, John.
No, I was just doing the backup.
Yeah, why was you panting? What was
I was ad-libbing.
Oh, you was ad-libbing.
Of course.
Oh, nigga, don't ad-lib to me moaning, nigga. Whoa.
Hey, welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Peer-to-Peer Podcast. I am your host, Agent Zero. Today I'm joined with my co-host.
Yoda Podcast, people listen to one and only legend of winning, a.k.a. Lo.
The one and only producer in the back, John.
Yeah, it's me again. John. He's back.
What an intro. He killed that one.
Yep.
Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play. Thanks for showing love. Apple Podcasts, too. Make sure to drop a 5-star. We're so close to hitting 4,000 5 stars. We're on the way up. Top 3 podcasts in gaming in the U.S. right now, man. We're trying to climb our way up. Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
We got a gaming topic out the way. Yes, sir. Make sure to say big Audio Mac. Y'all showed a lot of love in the last podcast. Very interesting podcast, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? So we'll try and make it happen with this podcast as well. Word of mouth, y'all been going crazy. Y'all been going insane. You know what I'm talking about? All-Star Weekend is in a couple of days. Going on.
Couple of days.
Yeah,
we're pretty busy. Couple of days in a way. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of which, off camera, we are going to have to map out what's going to happen the next couple of days. No cap.
Yeah.
Right, John? Yeah, we're going to map it out a little bit.
Right, John?
Right.
Okay.
Why you sound like that, nigga?
What do you say? Like we're up to something maniacal.
Yeah, for sure.
Never that.
Yeah, boy. Hey. You shout out my people, bro?
Damn, who I miss? Oh yeah, video is available on YouTube, man. At Peer-to-Peer on YouTube. Haven't already subscribed to the channel on YouTube. Peer-to-Peer on YouTube. Videos available on YouTube. On YouTube is Peer-to-Peer. Put on notifications, man. Make sure to go.
No, the gang,
baby.
Hey.
And on that note, let's get right into this first topic. It is official. I am as good a post scorer as Shaquille O'Neal. Now, it didn't come from me now. You know what I'm saying? This came straight from Shaquille O'Neal's mouth. Did you see the footage? They were picking the order for the HOH event.
He said he heard.
It don't matter what
he said.
We take shit context here in this podcast.
He said he heard that.
There's no way you're about to hate right now, bro.
No, I'm just telling you.
I'm as good.
What
I'm a Hall of Famer.
He said I'm gonna pick Agent Zero next because I heard he had a really good post game like me. That's what he said. He heard.
No. He looking to hate right now.
So it's like a rumor.
No.
It's a rumor.
No. And then you know what's funny? You can hear Dwayne Wade in the back. Like, I still haven't seen him hit a shot.
Which is why he hating. D Wade is the one who's really hating. No cap. Not me. D Wade is like dead ass. And also HOH is hating too. Why they only showing miss shots from me? What's up?
They told me to send a highlight, and I didn't send a highlight because I was like, my highlights is on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to miss.
They were like, all right, you gonna take my highlights?
Say less.
Yeah, bet. We'll pick them out for you then. Say less, man.
Some of your best shots.
And they showed me like 30 pounds ago putting up a brick.
They were like, show me your best shot. You show them nothing. They were like, I guess we have nothing to pick from, huh?
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna pick bricks, right? D-Wade didn't even let you shoot though. That nigga was just like mid shot. He's like, oh yeah, that's terrible.
Oh no,
you lost.
Oh no,
I'm sorry, man, you lost.
So what is it like? Y'all just shooting?
It's a game of
knockout.
Oh, so just shoot and then miss.
You played knockout before?
Yeah.
So how the game go again?
So you shoot and try to make it. So the person behind you,
Okay.
I'm guessing, right?
Okay.
Behind you, and then you know how it go.
You know what's so crazy? Shaq doesn't know. He's never heard the game Knockout. So
I've never heard it called Knockout. We called it Bank growing up. So maybe he just didn't know the name for it. We always called it B. You trying to play Bank? That's like actually the game I didn't like playing growing up. I played 21. I played 50. We played everything. But
what's 50?
It was like a version of 21. We only really, I don't know how to explain it. It's too long to explain. But it was like a variation of 21. Anyway, yeah. So I thought that was crazy. I wish I would have saw that. I know they told me that they were gonna get. I forgot that they were gonna get the TNT guys to, you know what I'm saying, pick the order. Because I would have put that in the video too, man. That'd been so dope.
Yeah, so how you prepping for your 1 million?
Bro, I played basketball for the first time since the AP
10 million,
video.
10 million cash prize.
10 million.
10 million, right? What is it?
100 million.
Oh,
yeah.
You're 100 million.
Yeah.
He can win 100 million if he wins a game of knockout. He wins cash, which is wild that they picked content creators who already make a bunch of money to win more money. But it is a HOH.
No, that's how it works. That's like picking a speaker that already makes a lot of money to pay him money to speak.
I'm assuming though y'all gonna donate that, right? You donate that, right?
To myself.
Actually, yeah, you got the Houston Rockets hat on. So you gonna donate to Houston? A lot of stuff been going on down in Texas.
No,
right, agent?
I'm not.
What?
Nope, I'm not gonna do that.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
You said it with straight face too. He's just looking around like,
unless I have to. Like if it's in the rules to donate it, I'll find like a good org to donate it to.
No. What if they said no? We ain't got
to. Then I'm gonna keep it. What's going on? I win 100,000. I'm giving it away. What does that look like to me?
Wow.
You gonna keep 100,000?
Bro, I just paid.
Niggas had 8 for months.
Hey, I just paid
for months.
For months.
In Houston, in Dallas, all parts of Texas, months.
They moved to a state.
Whoa, you're canceled, nigga.
They fought.
Whoa, they moved to
It's the city of Houston.
What you about to say, nigga?
I'm saying if you looked into how that even happened, how people were even charged that much, and why the power infrastructure was so weak, you'd be like, that's just gross negligence from the politicians in that state.
This nigga's about you about to get canceled, boy.
I'm being dead ass.
So it's their fault.
It's not the people who live there's fault. It's the politicians.
We're not talking about the politicians. We're talking about donating to the people.
Nah, there's better cause. I'd rather donate to some people in Ethiopia than to Texans.
So you gonna do that?
People.
So you gonna do that?
I could do that.
Are you going to?
Oh, wow! I'll tell you this.
That's a great man.
Yeah, that's a great man.
Straight to Ethiopia. That's a great man. They gonna eat.
Hey, I like that.
Yes, sir.
100,000 straight to Ethiopia.
I donate all the time. I just don't speak on it publicly.
Well, speak on the public right now. So Ethiopia, right?
100,000. That's a whole new world.
Like that. That's your ties right there. That's you gonna back to your
roots
roots
out there for
you getting back to your roots. I like that.
Sure, man.
That's great.
Your ancestors will be proud of you.
Yeah, I'm sure they would.
Everybody would be Agent Zero. I would be Agent Zero now.
I would be Ethiopian.
Nah, but like on some, I did just spend more than that in taxes in the last week. So
what does that mean, though?
That just means that I'll be nice.
Oh my god,
it'd be nice to get that.
The money you're gonna donate.
I already donated 100,000 to the government. So
oh man,
yeah,
ain't that crazy, John? Ain't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Even with write-offs.
Even with them.
Yeah. That hurt in my pockets, man.
You gonna get 100,000.
It's gonna come back around when you donate that 100,000 to Ethiopia. Your karma go double for the better.
Nah, on some real shit though.
It might be like 75,000 after taxes though. No cap.
Oh man, so you gotta put in 25 of your own money to complete the deal.
Oh, that's
you imagine government off cut takes 25%
off rip,
and now so you unlock your skimming from Ethiopia, you got to add in 25.
Yeah, adding your own 25 to make the deal complete. That's a great man. That's a great man right there.
Yo,
25 of his own hard work.
No, that is like, that's mad. You know, for the people who don't, it don't matter to me if the person makes 10 million. Anytime I hear someone donating like a large amount like that, it's always like real like genuine, man. It's crazy. I try not to forget those, because you know when Jack Dorsey donated, what was it, billions? How much he donate?
I don't know.
A lot of billions. To help the corona relief, et cetera, et cetera. I was like, that's crazy. That is insane. And most people will never see that. No, almost everybody will never see that money. So in their heads, they're like, but he has more. It's not about that. It's about
he
the fact
does,
that
though.
it was done to begin with.
But you got more too, bro.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
can do more than 100,000.
Without a doubt, I could do more.
So you doing more?
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
A nigga doing more?
Oh, man. Oh,
bro, shit,
you what's in
great.
the air?
I know. I don't know what's in the air.
I'm
So
talking
Real
about
shit,
today.
I do. When I'm done with life, expect to like donate all. You know what I'm
all of
saying?
it?
All of it,
All of
even
it.
assets,
Wow.
not
So you're
just
gonna
like
donate
cash.
more now, and when you die, everything else.
No, man, that's your record. Niggas gonna be waiting for
They might just take me like, oh, he might be donating. Let me just.
Hey, you see a charity center walking behind you all nervous like, yo, we slacking in bills. I saw the promise you made to the city.
That'd be wild. That'd be dead. As the Red Cross put a hitman on you. That's
Cross.
died today.
Goodwill
nigga.
had
I would've-
them
I would've
shooters
donated-
coming
Yeah,
in.
Goodwill.
Goodwill had them
There's a
shooters coming
fucking
in.
bounty on this nigga head.
Oh, don't let me know the what's them niggas? What's them niggas?
It's all
Yup.
the
Yeah.
angels.
That's what they gonna say. You gonna
Them niggas gonna have a bounty on your head to get
Yeah.
you out of here because they
Yeah.
put all that shit.
Nah, but I, you know what's crazy when you donate, you kind of just donate aimlessly. But I hate donating to orgs like that. That like 90% of donation goes to administrative costs, and the
Yeah.
administrative costs don't always have to be people's salary. It could just be like logistics, like you know what I'm saying. Things have to get places, and stuff costs money. But it's like 90% is OD, bro. Like, and then you don't really feel like your money's really going to anything. But yeah, hey, I made a joke in a video, and I donated to an org to kind of offset the joke, but that was also added to the joke, and that org has been sending me mail every week since I made the donation like a year ago, and I didn't donate that much. It was like $500. But they've been sending me mail, bro. They probably sent me more than $500 worth of mail just hoping I could donate again. And,
That's ridiculous.
and they're real aggressive with their approach too,
Their
man.
systems went off. $500, find them. What's
that
the IP?
nigga.
What's the IP? Send him mail. Put him on a newsletter.
Put that nigga on a payroll, bro.
Yeah, man. They've been trying.
What's his TV server?
This TV server.
Put all type of ass shit, boy.
You know the commercials where you always go to sleep at 4 o'clock in the morning and be talking about the CD collections
Yeah.
and all the other stuff that you never go. Or if you ever wore a black tee or a rocket hat, you may too be suffering from mesothelioma. If you suffer from, please call now for a reputable compensation.
Injury lawyers or just like personal lawyers, especially in civil court, those are some like devious people. Yo, I remember someone told me a joke. If you just trip in a park, a lawyer will make a case out of it, right? I can't make the young agent living in Toronto, right? And there's like a beach. I lived in Ajax. So there's a Pickering Beach. It's like 5 minutes from my house. After I dropped out of uni, that's where I decided to
There's an
stay.
ice beach.
An ice beach.
Isn't it cold in Canada?
I mean, I guess when it's that, I guess,
There was
John.
no ice on this beach.
It was just water all
You know,
winter.
the ocean doesn't freeze.
It might in the Arctic, but I lived in Toronto, John.
Oh,
Yeah.
The ocean doesn't just freeze all over, John.
like
That'd be wild, though.
No, it does in the Arctic.
it does.
The whole ocean freezes?
Yes.
Yes. That's why it actually makes it more expensive to ship stuff in the winter because they can't cross
Exactly.
the Arctic Ocean because it's
Exactly.
frozen.
No, I'm talking about
Get your
the...
history up.
No.
It won't do it in Toronto,
Huh?
but it
not
will in the Arctic
whole,
though.
Yeah, in
The
the Arctic,
whole
though.
water.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yes,
talking about
yes.
surface level.
I mean,
where it get-
global warming has melted some,
Yeah, because
but
global warming.
you can't roam with a ship through the
No
Arctic
roaming.
in the
I
winter.
know because
Yeah.
the level of it, yeah, sure. I'm talking about it don't freeze the entire depths of the entire
Oh no!
That's
just,
what I'm talking
just a
about.
thick top layer.
That's
It's
what I'm
so
saying,
thick
top layer,
though that
yeah, John.
in certain areas, of Russia, there's certain highways and roads that you can drive on safely. Well, it's relatively safely, in the winter because like you can drive trucks on there. Like they just become roads, and the second it becomes summer, they don't exist anymore. So you have to find another way to get to the place, just because of how thick the ice is. Anyway, besides the point, I was looking for a beach. Damn, I forgot. Oh, I was looking for a beach, right? And I was like, damn, I'm on like I found a location, it's a low key location, right? And I had my slides on, my patented J slides. You guys know my slides. I wear them in every video. And I tripped and my foot started bleeding because it was like a rocky hill trying to make it down to the sandy area because it was road, rocks, and then sand. So I was jumping my way down. I swear on my life, somebody was like, "Oh, are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just cut up a little bit." And he's like, "Oh man, I'm a personal injury lawyer, and he made a joke about suing the city over the scrape I got, and it wasn't really a joke because he would have been willing to go to court over that because they didn't put any signs up to warn me, and then you could sue the city over that. So when you wonder why all the playgrounds are disappearing, it's because kids hurt themselves and then find a shitty lawyer to go to court, and now the city has to pay out the ass and lawyer fees on top of that. But if they lose the case, then on the settlement or whatever they decide on, so parks are disappearing because it's too dangerous and people just take advantage of it. Then when you drive around 75 or 285, what do you see on the billboards? Personal injury lawyers. When you're watching YouTube ads, what do you see? Personal injury lawyers. It's because they're making a ton of money just promoting, like, did you get remotely hurt that one time? Well, there's someone to blame for it, and we can get you money.
I see a lot of root car insurance.
There's a lot of those.
If your car insurance is a little too high, you can lower it with root. With good driving. You know?
That's what they tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of times they can't. But you know what's crazy? My girl was getting a paralegal job, and she couldn't get a paralegal job with those type of lawyers because she went to school for like criminal, and she's done a lot of like work in the criminal space. And like one of them, like she wants to go interview for him, and she kind of got the vibe that she wasn't gonna get it. And then literally the dude was like, yeah. Once he kind of knew that she was more in the criminal field, he was like, yeah. I try to lie to make sure my clients win. And she came up in the field of trying to prove that he's lying. So she's been like literally been failing at getting jobs just because of like that.
Yeah,
which is horrible.
It's real demonic. Because it's like if you get injured, you'll start receiving mail, bro. I swear to God, you'll receive mail from lawyers who are just like, I can represent you. Because in their head, they're like, they'll say this thing where it's like, if sometimes some of the lawyers be like, if we lose, and it don't cost you nothing, because they know they win at such a high rate that people are gonna take them up on it. It doesn't cost you anything for me to get you to go to court for me over an injury I got. That shit is crazy, man. Especially when insurance is involved. People be taking insurance companies for everything they have. That's why insurance companies are demons. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I get in an accident with you right now, I know you don't have an endless supply of money. So I'm going to sue you for as much as I can, right? But I have to be reasonable because you just usually sue the people with the deepest pockets. If you have insurance, though, oh, my God, your insurance has, like, millions and millions and millions. So there's no limit to what I'm going to charge you in court because I know your insurance is going to cover for it. And even if it doesn't, I'll just take all your assets and all your cash and everything you have and drain you to zero, because that is how we win in America. Capitalism. Shit is crazy to me. Yeah, shit is crazy. I don't know how we got to this topic, but that stuff does bother me from time to time.
I don't know, but you ready to talk about your boy?
Dwayne Wade. I can't believe he said that about my jump shot.
Well, not him. Well, yeah, we can finish off on that too. But I was gonna talk about what's the YouTuber name that made he pranks the dude to kiss another man?
Oh, David Dobrik.
Yeah. But yeah, D Wade. Chill out, bro.
Come on.
I got you. Bro, chill out, man.
Come on, man.
Because you're going to be talking a whole nother tone once my guy wins it all, man. So chill out, D Wade.
You know what I'm saying?
Chill out, D Wade, because I know you ain't going to say sorry. I know you don't want that pressure on you, boy.
No smoke. D Wade really don't want it.
He don't want it. He don't want it, bro. He don't want that.
For real.
That pressure. Pressure. Like,
yeah, I got him low.
Yeah.
Come out there, shoot him up.
Hey.
Panties on the court. House Hoot's gonna be all like, oh, it's not. Who is this nigga right here?
And it's me.
And then once he win, he taking all his process to Ethiopia. So everybody gonna win.
Everyone could eat, man.
Everybody gonna eat.
All of it.
Good.
Everyone's gonna eat, man.
That's a man right there.
It's gonna be so beautiful.
I like that.
Man.
Yep.
I like that. Yeah.
It's so crazy.
You probably could though, because like when your shot is on,
yeah,
you might legit be the best shot.
I'll play tomorrow morning and warm up a little bit, and then you know what I'm saying, the rest is gonna be history.
You legit might be the best shot there when your shot is on, because Duke is definitely shaky.
I'm a little curious what Kenny got. I haven't seen Kenny hoop in like a couple years, so I don't know what's changed with him.
So we reacted to Kenny hooping on the podcast.
Nah, I remember there was a video I watched with him hooping with his girl a while ago though. And
we've literally did that, and it was a meme because you sat there and said that AMP could take through the wire.
Yeah. Oh no, but I only saw the one clip of the dude.
D Mills?
Yeah, with the ugliest shot.
I'm not saying nothing.
But that's why.
Because
though.
low key is.
But I didn't see Kenny
low key
Shoe
is
in that
TTY
clip.
low. If you know that, low key. Since it's never AMP low, it's either TTY low or YRG low. One of the two. Bro.
Yo, in the GTA world, you missed it like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Kai proactively called a kill on site, and anytime we saw yellow, which is YRG, we just had to fire, no questions asked. And we were like in a gang war. It was all the AMP shooters. We were like maybe 15 deep versus like 40 YRG members, right? But we were widely outnumbered. Like it was crazy. And for some reason, the YRG guys had SMGs. Besides the point, and we had pistols. So then we recruited the Dons, which was like Lamonsta and his crew.
Yeah.
So then they came with us, and then it was like 3 other crews we were like got on our side.
Yeah.
Because they had so many people. I don't know. Everyone in YRG has crazy prio in SSB because they just be filtering in. There's like they have no trouble getting into that lobby. And so we literally for like 4 hours. This was the night Travis Scott was on. I hopped on like I might bump into Travis in the world, right? Because he was showing off his new shoes or whatever he was supposed to with Aiden. So we hopped in, and then Kai is calling kill on site, and now YRG's in the AMP crib on GTA RP, and we're trying to get our crib back, and then we get into their crib, and now we got like now we're 40 deep and they're 40 deep, but they can't get their own crib back. It was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it was actually wildly enjoyable. Like I saw Phantom go down, and I saw one other person, some dude with like an Indian accent, just hopped in our car, right? And we're like, yo, it's kill on site. You don't want to be in this car. He's like, whatever. So we're driving, and I see Phantom dead in the hospital steps, right? So I'm like, let me pull over, because we were supposed to go to the AMP house.
So I'm at the hospital.
Nigga couldn't make it all the way.
Pull over.
So Phantom was dead on the hospital steps, and I was driving on my way to the AMP house.
Yeah.
So I turned around. I was like, yo, Phantom, you okay? And bro, in the back, in the corner, around the corner, I saw yellow. So we just started firing. And the guy had an SMG. Boom, we killed him. The guy that was driving in our car picked up the SMG. You know what I'm saying? We made sure to spit on his body because, of course, we had to. And then we made sure Phantom was okay. We got Phantom out the hospital, and we headed back to the AMP house. It was a widely enjoyable experience. And they said that was the first time that they used kill on site in that server. Because you have to call it, and then both gangs have to agree. And then that's when it's kill on site. So everyone at AMP's rocking green beanies and a green like bubble jacket.
Yeah.
And everyone in YRG's wearing yellow masks. So if you see a yellow mask, like I was driving to the AMP house, you know that windy road in the hills in GTA?
Yeah.
Randomly in the corner, like in a bush, someone starts shooting. So I pop out and I'm like, is shooting. I get got in the head, right? And then the person that's in the car with me, guns down 3 of them, takes me to the hospital. Like it was wild. Like it was so fucking dope. It was so enjoyable. It was so enjoyable.
Look at this nigga John. You hype, bro? You trying to be a part of that?
I'm trying to get me a green puffer.
And it's like at any moment, like everything is happening. You know what I'm saying? Like I pulled up to the SSB house, and who was it? Machine Gun Kelly was there just chilling. Rice Scum and like a whole bunch of other people was just chilling in the SSB house.
MGK.
And then you go into Grove Street, and they got a studio in Grove Street where like you could put down a beatbox and a beat will play for everybody, and then people could just freestyle. And you could just pull up to the end, and people was just freestyling.
You can freestyle in the game
You
too.
can freestyle, man. This shit, it was a highly enjoyable 3 hours, man. And then eventually I got off. Kill on site was over. You know what I'm saying? YRG was complaining because they said you're not supposed to recruit other gangs, but they were like 40 deep, so I don't know what they expected was gonna happen. It was fun. It's so funny. It's like we were like, all right, who is it? Phantom. It's so much experiences. Phantom hopped on, right? We're having a meeting at the AMP house. He's like, all right, man, we got the Dons on our side now. And then one person in the group was like, oh, hold on, I got beef with the Dons. And then it was like, whoa. So we was about to fire on each other in the old AMP crew. It was crazy. Anyway, so it was YRGK in RP world.
That sound fun,
but in real world, you know what I'm saying? We love YRG, man.
Sound fun.
Of course.
But in RP is YRGK.
So if I get in there, what am I?
You could be whatever. You have to throw it. You have to talk to.
So you got no home.
No, I mean, if you
I be giving this nigga chances after chance just to claim me as AMP.
I don't even want you.
Whatever you want to be, whatever, dog.
Nah, but I feel like you'd be like a double agent on some corny shit though, bro.
How's that corny?
I think
Why would that be corny?
Wow.
Because if you say you're AMP, you're rocking green. Because we did that to YRG where we had a girl and we asked her to throw a party so YRG can come to the boat and we're gonna sabotage them and kill them on the spot.
Oh my god.
So I feel like that's you would do. But that I mean that's how someone just pulls up and they're like, yo, trying to be A&P. I'm like, all right, bro, throw on green. And then like you could officially be in the gang. Like I don't know who the gang leader is, but they just have to invite you to it.
Sound like Kai.
It's probably Phantom if I had to guess.
Oh, Phantom.
Because Phantom spends the most time on it. But
Phantom big homie. Man.
Yeah, Phantom actually like Phantom runs a decent amount in that server. Like everyone knows Phantom when he pulls up.
The big homie Phantom.
Like people just know me off YouTube, but they know Phantom off of like YouTube and just being known within like the RP thing.
Yeah, big homie Phantom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big homie.
Boy named Ho. Wait.
Yeah.
Get a Monclesi on?
Yeah, he did. We all do.
Damn, y'all got Monclesis.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, no, it is. It is very, very fun, man.
Sounds like a lot.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine
fun,
real quick? Like we're 5 cars just stacked up, like 30 of us rolling to a location, and it's a kill on site, and we're just looking for yellow. Like that is gold. We're rolling up in 6x6 G wagons and like Ford Raptors and all types.
Wow,
It's just highly enjoyable. Yeah, RP is dope, man. It's dope. Y'all need to hop on. Y'all need to hop on for real. Well, you already. What's your prio? What's your prio?
I think it was like around 1,500.
That's not possible. 999 is the highest.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like it was only like 15 people in front of me.
Ah, damn. So you don't have high prio.
Yeah.
Damn, it's tough.
Yeah, but you can go and get into it.
Also, on a side note, RP, I get why it's taken over now. It's interesting how it comes in bursts. RP was big 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Then it faded. Then it got mainstream in the gaming world a year or two ago, and then it faded a little bit, but it was still popping. And now it's mainstream. Where like T Grizzly has his own RP server, which is pretty big. Aiden's server is massive now. No Pixel is still really massive. They got No Pixel 3. So it seems like it's kind of just coming waves, but this recent wave is the biggest it's ever gotten. I saw somebody tweet at me saying like, role play is for 16-year-old dorks. Like who are you trying to impress right now? T Grizzly has his own server, bro. Like, is he a 16-year-ld dork?
Like, yeah,
he will murder you
in real life.
He will murder you
in real life. Yeah. Not RP. That's not RP.
Not that. What he say? But nigga feeling hot, I got some heat sensors.
Yeah.
So it's like, who are you trying to impress right now? GTRP is for anybody. You don't have to be miserable in your real life to want to role play. And it's like, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? But there's rules to it though. Like you can't just kill. You have to have like 2 minutes. You have to play it out. You can't just kill. And you get like, so it should feel like RP. SSB doesn't feel like serious RP. It's cool. That means you can shoot and no one's going to freak out and say bad RP. But anyway, RP world is fascinating, man. If you guys can get into an RP server, it don't have to be a massive one. If you could just get into one, just do it and learn it. And then you can be like, man, this is dope. And once you start making friends in the world, you know what I'm saying? You just pull up and you're like, oh, because you don't know who's on. You're not supposed to look at people's streams, right? So you don't know who's on. So you just bump into someone you saw like 4 days ago. Like, oh, it was good, Tyrone. And Tyrone's doing this thing. And it's like, it's just a world, bro. It's another world. It's crazy.
That was fun.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is, John. You gonna hop on or?
Yeah, I might.
Yeah.
Have to.
Yeah.
Hello?
I mean, this guy took 2 hours to figure out his mic settings last time.
I don't know why it was able to. I don't know what he did to like do it that quickly, but yeah, I don't know what's going on.
David
I
Dobrik is like,
understand it. I just don't love it.
yeah, I mean, he's not my cup of tea, but as a content creator, when I watch his videos, I'm like, fuck, is it engaging for 4 minutes and 20 seconds straight?
Fair.
It is. Highly. I just, personally, me as a content creator, when I look at his content though, I know how scripted it is because I know how rare the things he does regularly.
Yeah.
But he's not hiding the fact that some of it is scripted. But it turns me off a little bit. It's the same reason why like I appreciate the Danny Duncans and the Nelks a little bit more, is because I know that their shit is real. So it's way like more challenging to get that real content. Not to say David Dobrik videos is easy to make, but like there's a certain level of respect I have for people who do it for real, because that takes a ton of balls, one, but two, just effort. And anyone who's ever made a prank video before or any type of video knows how much easier it is when you fake it. It's so much easier because when you're doing it for real.
Why are you pointing at John?
Because John's done pranks before, so I'm sure.
You referenced them faking. I was like, John, no. Fake his pranks.
John, you've done a prank before and thought to yourself, "Wow, if I faked it, it could be over right now." But instead, I'm sitting here waiting for a reaction, or I have to try again. Every person who's ever done a prank has thought that.
Right, John?
Right.
Yeah, like I'm dropping a video where I play 2K with my Jeep. I could have just like asked people and pretending like they were random people, but I had to just ask. I was playing random people. I didn't know. And of the like maybe 15 games I played, 5 made it into a video. Like I wasted time just doing it randomly, but it was more genuine that way because the few good reactions I did get were gold.
I mean, we all know.
Yeah. So anyway,
playback. When we went around asking people questions.
Oh yeah.
We know.
Yeah. So I could tell.
John supposed to be part of that next time too.
What? Asking questions?
What question you asking?
We asking. What's the next one?
Who pays?
Who's paying? Yeah, who's paying on the first date?
Oh wow, we still have that footage.
Yeah, he was paying on the first date. Yeah.
Yeah. We went around asking women who pays. I actually men too.
That's a what?
I think everybody said men, right?
Nah,
some you know how some women like the like the cap. Because really what it is it's a 50. It's a 50 believe 50-50.
Not on the first date. No hold believe that.
That's so wild.
No what?
No,
I mean
women. He meant
no women.
Yeah,
no, but you know what's so crazy?
Isn't that such a crazy concept?
No. When we got to the 50-50 part, though, like it was a lot of women who were like trying to like, oh no, yeah, I do that. I believe in my man, and I'm like, no, you
don't. She just tapping for the camera.
Yeah,
exactly.
Make the statistic of women feel like that's true, but it's not.
Yeah, but in their head, they think they meet 50% if they do other shit. No, actually, they don't even have to. Look at you. They don't have to.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there was a few lesbian couples we asked. I thought that was some very interesting answers and entertaining answers because it's like in that situation, it's not like traditional guy girl. So what is the answer?
But it is a guy and a girl. It's the film and the.
There's the more dominant one usually, but the answer was still like I think surprising and entertaining. So anyway,
you can do the same thing with gay men though.
Yeah, the
I guess
man.
we didn't ask any gay men. I don't think.
Which is why, because I feel like we saw more.
I don't know what gay men.
I ain't seen no. Have we seen gay men?
We saw that one gay guy in the first interview we did, but he was with his friend that was a girl though.
You gotta find him with both of them.
Yeah, we haven't seen that yet.
We haven't seen that. Yeah, as many times we've been in Atlanta just asking people questions. No gay men couples.
No, but we've seen plenty of lesbian couples.
All right, now you got your call out. All gay men couples. So you see them.
You know what I'm saying? Pull up. Wait, when the camera's rolling, obviously.
Low.
We're recording an interview. I mean,
Atlanta's not one of them. It's not that type of city to even play at that type.
They gonna pull up for real though.
We might pull up at Lennox and they might legit be there. I forgot about our Lennox footage. We actually got some good footage.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we got some good footage.
Oh man, look at us.
I know. It's got footage just sitting.
Banger.
Yeah, but they were capping John. No cap. Just like you're like, oh yeah, I do 50-50.
No, they don't. On the first date and you want to go somewhere nice and all the other stuff, you push to the bill. Some women gonna scroll up.
Some women kept it a buck though. They were like, nah, if I'm not even him, like why would I pay off rip? I have to get to know him and like him first. But I'm like, but then but the guy has to do that. He don't know you neither. You know what I'm saying?
You already don't really fuck with him right now. What you saying?
That's what
you
gotta
pay for food.
Hey, you knew
buy your own food since you don't really fuck with me like that.
You knew you that nigga when the appetizers came around. So you could have just did all shit. Yeah. Matter of fact, when that nigga pulled up in his 2007 Honda, you was like, I ain't nigga no more.
When he DM'd her, he knew that she wasn't fuck with a nigga.
But she was like, I can get a free meal out of this nigga? Alright, say less. Let's go.
That's like a certain level of bored you have to be to ever spend your time going for a free meal, knowing like you could just spend that time working on yourself and the ROI is way higher.
Plenty of women.
Yeah, think about it. You wake up.
That's crazy to
me. You
wake
up, you got a fat ass and titties, you bad, look in the mirror. I want some SDK. But I want to pay for SDK, so I'm put on my story. You might want to hang out. Take me to SDK. Nigga, waste his money.
Nigga, waste his money.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
And you know something crazy? They really do shit too.
They do that.
There's only one girl I talked to where I felt like she was doing that. Okay.
You just feed her.
Both parties.
Yeah.
You're the daddy. The boy just feed her ass. You feed her ass.
That nigga Daddy Den. Oh.
Yeah, that was.
I'm hungry. What you want?
What you want?
No cap, bro. I don't even understand. I don't know why niggas do that though. To me, that's a nigga problem. Like you already know. Like we grown enough to know like what's really going on. Like
you can't tell shit. keep throwing your money away. You don't want
Literally, that's all they do is throwing their money away. Literally.
You don't want
and they'll convince him like, nah, like it's nothing for me though.
me, bro.
Which is why they say that.
She said I'm different.
She said I'm
different type of dummy. That's you crazy, man. You got a different.
Oh man,
yeah. No, they like nah, bro. That's much to me. You know, that's like we just got something to eat real quick.
Oh yeah, it just spent like $250 at the little steakhouse.
I can't. And when they say the amount, I'm like, nigga, that's not light, bro. Come on.
Hey, but if I went there for myself, that's different though. Like I spent like $180 at the one place in Ponce, and it was a first date with a girl, but I couldn't go to that place by myself. So I was just like, you trying to do something? I hit her up that day. I was like, you trying? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, this is where I want to go. So in that instance, I wasn't in my mind. I was like, whatever. I just really wanted to go to that restaurant, and I needed someone to go.
What restaurant is this?
It was the one at the rooftop of Ponce.
I still have not been there.
It's not crazy expensive, but it's just I got a steak, so that's why it became expensive. But
I want to go there.
Yeah, we can go. No cap. I haven't been there in like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, I want to go. See what vibes it is up there.
Oh, it's good vibes too, especially if you get an outdoor seat and it's not raining, because it's straight city skyline views, unobstructed.
It's the time of the you to do it right now too. It's nice. It's not too hot, not too cold. Perfect weather.
Perfect timing.
Perfect vibe weather.
Yeah.
Willie can come. John can come. Bring your shishkas.
No, you can't bring a shishka up there. Huh?
This nigga John.
What you say? John, repeat that. What'd you say?
He said he's smoking that gas.
Oh, okay. I mean, say less then.
That nigga bringing the BP on him. You know what I'm saying? What was I say? Oh, but David Dobrik. For people who don't know, David Dobrik, YouTube content creator, like we were talking about before, do like quick little 4 or 5 minute videos, nice engaging videos, up tempo and almost like rapid paced content, and very interesting. Y'all pretty sure y'all heard him. Easily one of the biggest content creators on the platform, not even close. So like Agent was talking about, with the pranks, because this is what he did, John. To try to get content, he had because they always got like a group of people around him. Mm-hmm. What he did was he told the dude, he was like, "Hey man, let's do a prank real quick, bro. Just blindfold yourself, and I'm gonna have her kiss you while you blindfolded." And he was like, "All right, bet, cool." And the dude who agreed to this was new to the group, and so he just trying to feel like accepted and stuff, like they trying to be a part of it.
They made him kiss a nigga, huh?
He blindfolded himself, puckered up, and he was kissing an old man.
Old senior citizen man lips. I had to beat somebody ass on camera.
On camera.
On camera. Put this on the vlog. How it started and how it going.
But he said you want content, right?
You want some content, huh? You say you want some views? Don't cut a thing. I'm gonna give you some views.
In fact, here. Bring the camera, just put it right here, set up the tripod.
Just put it on the floor, because there's gonna be a lot of ground pounds. Boom. Bombs away.
Here's what makes it worse though, John. Here's what make it worse.
Fuck, nigga.
The dude was like, "Yo, bro, what's wrong with y'all, man? Why y'all make me kiss his man?" He's like, "Yo, chill out, man. Chill. All right, we just playing around. We messing." Kissed him.
I'm pretty sure the kiss lasted seconds too. It wasn't even no peck.
Yeah. And he was like,
I didn't actually watch the video. I'm not gonna cap, but
I don't think they uploaded. I don't think they uploaded.
No, the video was not only on YouTube.
Oh, it was?
But the reason we knew it wasn't fake was because David Dobrik and the other, I forgot the guy, Nash, they responded in the comments saying, "Are you dumb? It's not fake." They said in the comments of that video. By the way, this is some shit that happened in like 2017, 2018.
Yeah, but they've been doing that.
Oh, this is a while ago.
Yeah.
They always kiss men.
So then he said, he said, yo, chill, bro, chill. I don't know what you just said, but all right. He's like, yo, bro, chill. We just playing, man. All right, this time for real, blindfold yourself, man, for real. We don't let you kiss a girl. He was like, nah,
this
bro,
was later,
y'all
though.
just.
So after that happened, that dude was like, oh, nah. So David asked him multiple times, like, well, let's do that bit again. Bang. And he was like, nah, I'm not really that bit, dog. And so
I bet you not over that bit, dog.
Ain't that crazy? That niggas pressuring this straight man to kiss another nigga.
Like, yo,
ain't that
was
crazy?
Golden. Nigga, you find somebody else to kiss.
And then he was like, he's like, all right, bro, you got it, bro. We'll let you kiss a girl, bro. Just blindfold yourself again. We'll put a girl in front of you.
This gotta be a real dumb dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like you get me once, okay, you got me. I'm mad. I beat your ass, you know what I'm saying? We scrabbled it out. It's good. Twice?
Oh wait. So then the nigga's like, bro, nah, bro, yo must think I'm dumb, dog. I'm not gonna fall for it again. He's like, nah, bro, chill. We just need content. We just need to kiss a girl. No, bro, I'm not doing it, bro. I can't file for y'all. He's like, come on, bro. I'm David Dobrik, nigga.
You said that?
No,
Oh.
to be honest with you,
I was about to say.
I don't know what a nigga could have said to convince me to do it again, but he did.
Like you gotta be.
I mean, he just said, I'm assuming a nigga just basically had to say, nigga, I'll cut you off all my videos, nigga, you go back to a nobody. Because that's the only thing I can imagine a nigga said. Yeah. But eventually he convinced him to blindfold himself again. They recorded it, and this nigga kissed the same nigga again, bro.
I should be laughing.
Now he kissed another man. He kissed the same man the first time.
Hey, okay, look.
So now people are bringing it back up and they're like, yo, this is like very problematic. The fact that I didn't know it happened in 2017. So the fact that it happened years ago and they were just like, that's funny, man.
That's so dope.
Keep up, upload more content.
Yeah, but I mean,
upload more content.
So like, I use people for content all the time. And
not like that though.
I don't. Oh no, not like that. But I mean, you're in plenty of my videos. John's in plenty of my videos now. When I played a lot of gameplay shit, like it'd be plenty of people I use over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And I always I always thought to myself like, I hope that the people I'm using don't feel like they're being used though.
Yeah, I felt that way.
You know what I'm saying?
I felt that way.
I don't care too much about Marcel's feelings.
Wow.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the reason why I went a whole year without talking to this nigga, because I felt like he was using me.
And so
niggas think I'm joking,
but that's not like, so
are you hissing?
What this nigga's doing?
Hey, so check it out. I always thought that was real interesting, but I knew that like the shit that like Danny Duncan and David Dobrik do is like another level, because like you just had to play 2K with me. You know what I'm saying? But like they have to do pranks with each other on each other. So I was like, that must be like that's a real level of commitment. And like in my head I always thought like there has to be some kind of like friction. I remember when Trisha left the group and she was talking shit about them and she was saying all this type of stuff about them. I was like, there's no way you have a group where like it's so demanding in terms of content, but there's no like unhappiness amongst any of the people there. There's no way they're just fucking ecstatic to be just shat on every time they're on camera.
Shat on, pissed on, smacked with flowers, bears on a billboard, car crush.
And there's literally no way everybody's around them like, like that's not
like,
that's
and
not
I
real.
and I get it, and I know in 2021, you know, people's making a big deal about power dynamics and shit, but that's power. That's not what this is about. I don't think. I think this is about a person saw opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So it goes both ways. David Dobrik needed content, and it was a person he thought would be good for it, so he asked him and deceived him in a couple different ways. But that person also saw David Dobrik as an opportunity as well, and being a part of the Vlog Squad is a big opportunity, because just being in his circle is like catastrophic growth for your channels, right? And there's plenty of people that have came and gone on his channel and seen various levels of success just as a result of being associated with him. So I get how that's like alluring, and you're like, I don't know what the person will have to say to get me to do it again, but you don't have to say too much when your name is David Dobrik.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying he said.
So maybe to a certain extent it is a little bit of power involved, but it's like, but you could scale that argument to everything in life though.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like if
but the only problem I have with it is not, I understand both parties do have some responsibility. That's fine.
No, I don't think he has some responsibility in it. I don't think the guy that got bamboozled.
No,
the second time he just got deceived. The first time
he got deceived both times.
Probably didn't get deceived.
He got deceived both times. That's the reason why I'm like, that's where the line is crossed.
Yeah, you're right.
You
did get
need
deceived.
to lie to me to like get me to do the content.
Yeah, that'd be like if I was like, yo, bro, hop on and play 2K17. But then when you came on, you was playing 2K18. Like that's such a horrible fate
Yeah, like,
for
why
a
would
human
you do
being.
that to me?
Like I wouldn't even want to do that to someone.
Kissing an old man.
Also, why is that good content to them? That's
I don't know. I don't know why that's a prank to these niggas.
I think the second time is funnier because like that nigga came back.
I don't think to most of the people that's in the squad, I don't think that's a big deal to them. I don't think they're freaking out if they kiss a guy. So I think David Dobrik convinced himself.
What?
Who, the Nash, the guy? I don't think he's gay, but he doesn't care that he kissed a guy for that prank because he was on the other end of it, that old guy. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that when you're a content creator, how many times have we seen this? Stop, pause. We saw it with Logan Paul in the forest, right?
Okay.
Where people get so like caught up in the content that they begin to forget like reality a little bit, in that like you probably shouldn't bamboozle a guy into kissing another guy, because logically, if you weren't the content creator, you could come to the assumption that I don't think he wants to kiss another guy, or really anybody, without being aware ahead of time.
Okay, go ahead, go.
So I think that's like a common problem. Now this is a clip from a couple years ago, and as far as I know, he ain't do nothing that OD since then. But it is interesting how this isn't the first example of a content creator who kind of got lost in the content and began doing things outside of moral efficacy because he thought it'd be funny, even if it came at the cost of deceiving somebody that you call a friend or a business associate.
Personally, I feel like it's not. I don't think it's a content creator thing. I think it's that they lose. I don't think that they lose their morals. What I'm trying to say. Let me make sure I say what I'm trying to say. I don't think that they forget about why this is morally incorrect. I think they just don't care.
I don't agree.
Because personally, I don't think that there's never a moment in your life where you know a man is straight, you know he likes to kiss women, and then out of nowhere you're like you just forget that just because you're so caught up in content.
Okay, look.
I don't think that's what happened.
Okay, look, in the NBA community, aren't there people just like clickbaiting stories about NBA players and shit and just saying the most just because they know it'll get them clicks? Now you, as a content creator, you haven't crossed the line where you felt like you were doing nothing deceptive to get views. But there's plenty of content creators where they eventually get to the line and they're like, I feel comfortable crossing it. But it's because they don't know that they're doing it. I don't think it's done intentionally I don't think it's done knowing they're crossing the line. I think they can't see the line because they're lost in it.
I think
the same happens in business.
I think they see the line, they just don't care because they think there's a bigger picture. Everything is just justifiable to them because I'm going to get so many amount of views that it's justifiable that I'm about to make another man kiss another man, even though that's not his sexual orientation.
I don't agree with you on that. And we see it happen in business so often. We're like, how much times do we have to see politicians and businessmen make the worst kind of fucking decisions? And the human in me wants to believe that you just lost direction. You know what I'm saying? And there's times in your life and in my life and John's life, you're going to have to correct yourself because you don't want to go down that path. But when you're seeing so much success, I could see how somebody just the lines get blurry. Nobody should need to tell Logan that you shouldn't have walked in a forest and recorded a dead person, right? And somebody in his team should have easily been able to catch that if he wasn't able to catch it. But they're doing daily vlogs when the only thing they wake up and think about is content. They go to sleep, they think about content. All they do is content. Life begins to become a blur because your life now is this thing. And anything outside of it isn't nearly as important or relevant. And that's the relationships you have with people, et cetera, because this is the sole thing you're focused on. I refuse to believe that he's dumb enough to know that he crossed the line, cross it, keep the video up, and then in the comments, leave a reply saying that, oh no, this shit was real. Just in case y'all thought I crossed the line and it was fake. I crossed the line and I knew I did that shit. I just think he lost track of where that line was, which is still an equally tragic mistake to make. You think people knowingly cross lines?
Because the line that we're talking about crossing is like a very distinct line. With the what you're trying to say is like a very shaky. We're going down a path that's very, very shaky. Because basically what you're saying is
that's distinct for us, though. That's distinct for us because we're not in that wormhole. But I'm saying it wasn't distinct for him because he got lost in the sauce.
There's plenty of people who upload consistently, get a lot of views consistently, and they don't cross that line.
Without a doubt. But some content creators do.
So what I'm saying is the wormhole is just getting views. I think there's plenty of content creators who upload consistently, get views, and still can understand the moral line to cross and what not to cross.
I see what you're saying. I don't think that's the main reason why.
Especially when it's identifiable. There's maybe some tiny details here and there we can dispute back and forth, but like forcing a nigga to kiss another man that you know that's not his sexual orientation, and God forbid if the roles are reversed and that was a woman that he made do that, like this is a whole nother. There's just lines to it, and I think there's no way that you plan out a joke, you then convince someone to do it, you then record them doing it, you then watch all of that happen, and then you still tell yourself, like you never tell yourself like, man, this is so fucked up what I'm doing right now. So like there's no, I fail to believe that someone is they like that much self-awareness on a day-to-day basis on the shit they're doing.
I don't believe that though. I think people can lack that much self. I don't even know. It's more awareness than it is self awareness.
Awareness, yeah.
I think it's very possible for that line to get blurred. I'm always conscious of that. I hope I never get to the point where I start doing things for content that compromise all of the shit that I believe in.
I just think just prioritizing views and money at that point. I just think that's what's at the top of it.
I don't believe that.
And I think there's also new lines that they set to tell themselves. They just move the goalposts. They're like, I wasn't willing to do this maybe 2 years ago. Now I'm willing to do it. And instead of me violating, instead I'm now willing to violate some random dude I just bring into my circle to kiss someone, but I'm not going to violate my mom or I'm not going to violate my dad. Then we get to the point where Jake Paul is now having his dad kiss somebody. So now I'm willing to maybe push the edge a little bit and I'm violating my dad now. And I'm violating my mom because my mom is now humping and twerking in the background of a video. They just keep moving the bar because
that happen?
Yes.
Jake Paul's mom was twerking in the video?
Jake or what's the other Paul brother? Logan. One of their videos hit their mom and some other girl were just dancing and twerking.
But those are examples of content creators who for years did daily uploads. I'm telling you that
there's plenty of people who do daily things, bro.
No. The content that I don't know about Jake because I didn't really watch his shit, but I watched Logan when he was daily uploading. The content that he was posting was inhuman. To get that much content at that frequency was not human. It was inhuman, and to do it every day, not just for a week, over the course of years, is absolutely that's mind blowing. I don't care what kind of team you have built for yourself. To have no hiccups and every day to deliver on what your audience expected is mind blowing. So how could you not expect that somebody whose every waking moment is content begins to lose focus at everything that's not that?
I just think they move the bar. I think they move the bar.
But that's it though. That they don't know that they're moving it. Like, for example, like, remember when we used to chill on Skype calls all the time and we used to talk about like clickbaiting? I used to be against that shit. And I was like, man, that's so fucked up that you had to clickbait to be large on YouTube. And then eventually I came to the conclusion that if I don't, who was it? J. Cole said you got to play the game. Gucci said you got to play the game to beat the game or something like that. J. Cole. But he said Gooch told him. Oh. Okay. He said Gooch told him play the game to beat the game Gucci. Or whatever. Yeah.
No, just Gooch. Yeah, you ever had that lick before?
Your gooch? Your gooch licked and nibbled on?
Oh, nah.
You feel good, though.
Oh, word?
Try it.
Okay.
Next time, just try it.
I was like, look my gooch.
Make sure it's clean down there, and then just try it.
You don't have to add that part in there. Well, trust me.
I mean, have you ever had your ass eaten before?
Nah. Have you?
No, I'm just saying, like, you sitting there saying, I would have to make sure to get it clean, like, I'm pretty sure if she's willing to go down,
before, fellas.
If she's willing to go down, it gotta be clean.
In the last week.
If your booty been playing with low?
Never ever in my life. Never ever in my life.
Damn, one point. We were talking about. He said
play the game.
So I eventually came to the conclusion that all right, I'll clickbait. You know what I'm saying? But I had limits to it. I would always make sure that what I was saying in the title was true. Depending on how you look at it. That's as far as I would go. So like if I said, for example, in a video I dropped a couple months ago, it was titled NBA Live is now playable on the PS5.
But listen to what you're saying.
I did play the game on the PS5. Listen to what you're saying. It was just a PS4 game though.
But listen to what you're saying. You're still saying you identified yourself crossing the line.
That's the point I'm making though. I don't think I've ever gotten so productive that I've lost track of everything else. I haven't reached Logan Paul levels of productive. So that's why I'm saying I don't know what it's like to be sucked into a hole to where that's because even like in the last couple of years, like I've been eating better. So I've had other parts of my life I've been focusing on outside of just work. So that's the point I'm trying to make is that I saw the line and then I moved it. But now imagine if everything I did was on camera. And every moment I had off camera was sleeping because I was going to wake up and be on camera again. And I had this team just automatic. Everything I do, I'm a content machine. And all my 24 hours in the day are filled up. I could visibly see as a person who created content for like 8+ years now, how you can lose track of all of that. I just try and keep myself in check because I don't want that to ever happen to me. So, but it's the same thing though. There's videos where I sit there and I think to myself like, oh my God, if I just fake the video, it'd be so much easier. But I don't want to do that because that's not a line I'm willing to cross. And I hope that's a line that I never cross. But that's the point I'm trying to make though.
We'll make sure you don't cross it.
But that could get blurry is what I'm saying when you get lost in the sauce. Bro, you think, why would David Dobrik knowingly do something he thought was crossing a line.
Because it's justifiable to him if it makes him a certain amount of money. If it gets him a certain amount of
that's a guy
views.
who's not making money off AdSense.
No, I'm just talking about in general.
He's making all his money off brand deals.
The
and
point
shit.
I'm making is that it's to them you cross that line because it's justifiable. You believe that the end result of me doing this thing is justifiable.
I can see that point. If that did play a role in it, I don't think it was the primary role. And I think if he was able to identify it, he wasn't able to do it clearly. Because I just don't believe a human is like illogical enough to know he's doing a dumb decision, then do the dumb decision because he justified it and make him enough money. Especially if that video wasn't sponsored, one, and two, he does too much pranks to make any good money off AdSense. I remember in the video he said he made $3,000 a month off AdSense, and for a guy who pulls over 200 million views, he should be making $1 million plus a month on AdSense from the views he's getting. So he's not making money off AdSense. Well, I don't know what he was doing in 2017. I know now he's not. So he makes all his money off brand deals and shit.
You saw that video that Bezos and Kayla put in the thing when they were saying Sniper Wolf.
Oh, I watched it. Yeah,
yeah. Sniper Wolf gets more views than
that's wild to me.
which is wild. Yeah, Sniper Wolf gets more views than Mr. Beast.
Yeah,
that was a very wild.
And I hate how like people try and like come up with the simplest, dumbest reason as to excuse when you see something that's surprising. She just uploads more. All right, bro. If I uploaded more, I still wouldn't be getting more views than Mr. Beast. So it's like there's more to it than she just uploads more. Yeah, she's
definitely is way more than.
She's had like a fascinating turnaround. I remember when she used to fake videos in the Call of Duty community and was widely disliked because I was in that community when that was going on. So to see her kind of do a turnaround and become like the face of reactions on YouTube is like that's impressive. That's really impressive.
Very much so impressive shit. But I don't know. I feel like I feel like there's certain lines that are like we all make decisions in life, and I think that some decisions are smaller than the others. So I can understand maybe some minor details you probably overlooked, where people can kind of go back and be like, "Oh, yo, you did this," and like maybe it's not as big as a deal as they probably make it seem. But I don't know. I personally just feel like I don't think I would be so caught up that I'm watching a man kiss another man.
I mean, I wouldn't let you get to that point anyway. But that's the point, though.
Thanks, man.
You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to not let.
Hey.
Yeah, you're welcome. Man. You're welcome, man.
John, you wouldn't let me get to that point either?
No, I wouldn't be there. If you kiss a man without my supervision, shame on you.
Yeah, supervise him
kissing no nigga in front of me.
Yeah, I need a real nigga to make sure I don't kiss a nigga. That's the problem. They ain't had no real niggas around him. That's the real problem.
Was there any niggas around him?
I think the dude who kissed the dude was black.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, that's even worse.
Now, where's any real niggas around him? Nah, it wasn't.
That's when the white stopped it.
Yeah,
let it be.
They just there like, yeah, kiss him.
I'm kiss that man.
Nah, yeah,
you know what's interesting?
Blindfold yourself. Blindfold yourself.
Can't come back to the cookout.
No. Yeah, and then he went back and did it again. No, nigga.
You kissed that nigga twice.
You can't even tell that straight at the cookout.
He did get a hot dog and some chips.
Nigga, they'll make fun of you all night long if you told
you're a black one. You come there and everybody singing it. Man, you might even get no to-go plate.
That's not even. I don't even know how they like. How do you like go about your life like telling your mom Dukes like, "Hey mom, I just left David's house. Wacky David again. Wacky David had me kiss a nigga again."
I fucking got it, mom.
Yeah, mom. Remember when I told you that he made me kiss him? 2 days later, I kissed the same nigga again.
He got me, mom. Wacky David, man.
Damn.
And it's gonna get a lot of views, and then she gonna be like, "So what you getting out of this?" Mom, I just have the opportunity, mom.
I have the opportunity.
I'm tapped in with David.
Tapped in. Make sure you tap in.
Hey, so wait, hold on. The taking advantage of goes both ways. I think a lot of people don't talk about that. Cause, all right, David.
But nobody doesn't care at that point when you have a nigga.
No, I'm not talking about. Okay, look. Let's say, A&P, right? Because that's a group. Let's say me.
No, let's say A&P. Okay, go ahead.
Because it doesn't make sense in the context of a group. But let's say that I want you to help me with a video, right?
Yeah.
You could reasonably make an argument that I'm taking advantage of Low, right? But then I could make an argument that like, yeah, but he's seeing attention for this and that, the third. I
was.
I have 2 channels with the guy.
I was.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I've been leeching.
I house him as well.
I've been leeching for a good second. You know what I'm saying? I've been leeching.
But look, it works both ways though. And so most people, maybe you weren't the best example, but let's say I'm talking to someone who's like considerably a smaller content creator than me, right? that smaller content creator has the opportunity to work with the larger content creator, which doesn't come easily.
And let me say this. I got a better example. I'm not gonna say no names. This is exclusive podcast shit. No, exclusive.
What the fuck are you gonna be talking about?
Back when I was coming up, early when I was coming up, right? Probably like literally my first few weeks on the tube. Nah, probably first few months on the tube. Mm-hmm. I was trying to do a little work behind the scenes with a fellow YouTuber, right?
Not gonna say no names.
No names. We get done the video, we wrap it up. Like, oh man, it's great work, guys, great work.
I know what you're talking about.
And then the YouTuber was like, hey, can y'all edit this video for me and make a thumbnail for me? And I was like, no, nigga, I'm not editing this video for you, nigga. I'm not making a thumbnail for you. You lost your damn mind. And he felt comfortable doing it because he was way bigger.
Yeah.
I was like, no, nigga, I'm not doing that.
I don't know who you're talking about anymore.
They said,
it's who you think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I know.
Said,
all right.
edit a video and make a thumbnail.
Yeah.
For his video.
Yeah. For his portion of the video, yeah. And he thought that I was gonna benefit off of it so much so that it would be justifiable for him to believe that I should
so you
edit.
featured in his video. He told you to edit and make.
We featuring each other's videos.
Oh, so you edited your old video and his video.
And his videos, and he thought that would be a good payoff for him to be in one of my videos.
So he wants you to edit the video y'all both recorded. He wanted you to edit his video first so he could drop it before yours.
Probably so.
That'd be some wild shit to do.
And make him a thumbnail.
Better than the thumbnail you gonna make you.
Probably so.
That's hilarious.
Dang.
Yeah, that's wild. I don't think you ever told me that.
That's disrespectful.
I just
mad disrespectful.
Okay, so look, but the point I was trying to make was while that does happen a lot, and that's because the larger content creator in almost every situation has leverage, that's business too. Anytime you fuck with,
for sure.
Anytime I fuck with large companies and they're paying a lot of money, they know they have leverage. So they'll ask me to do shit that other companies can't ask me to do.
Yeah.
That being said, it also works the other way. Sometimes when I'm working with smaller content creators, I'm on defense a little bit because especially if I don't know them, I don't know what their motives are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know how comfortable I should be inviting them into the circle of people that I regularly talk to as well.
Yeah.
And so at the same
So that's how you
point,
feel about John? He was like, I don't know John.
yeah, I was like, I got a very good vibe with John off the fucking rip. I gave my number. Actually, no, I didn't. Lee's number.
Lee's number.
Yeah,
I don't know if John is out for my money or not.
No, it's never usually money. It's usually clout. Yeah. So it's also like the larger person's on defense because it's like you can't just keep giving. You know what I'm saying?
That's understandable.
And usually when a person becomes a demon like that, it's because they're either a horrible human being or they've got before and they don't want to ever get got again. So it usually something turns them into a demon or they're just a horrible person.
Or going to what you're saying, because this is your argument that they doing so much stuff that the line is just so blurred to them anymore.
Yeah, that's very possible.
That's your argument.
Yeah.
Because at the time he was doing a lot.
I bet.
Yeah, he was.
I bet.
Yep.
Hmm? So that being
there's
said,
a lot going on.
Nah, that person might be a little bit of an outlier. I'm not hey.
This nigga. Yeah, I can
but yeah. So I work with people all the time though, and I need people for my videos all the time. But I'm also not like it's okay. I feel like we ask people to do the most in A&P videos because in A&P videos.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I've been exploiting A&P a few times. No cat. Hey, let me tell my truth, yo. Let me tell my truth. There's been videos that I've been in and they didn't even fucking release, and I was out with y'all for hours.
Okay, now imagine me though, real quick.
Nigga, you are part of A&P.
I get it.
You keep denying my access to A&P and then exploiting me. And for niggas who wonder why I'm not in the videos, it's because these niggas keep exploiting me, bro.
Yo,
I get there and they start whipping me. Crazy.
We've had like probably 10 to 12 videos now.
The fact that I can feel the fucking floor rumbling while this nigga.
We've had we've had like 10 or so videos now that we've recorded that never released. That's so crazy.
How you feel about it, John? You feel exploited?
I feel exploited now.
You feel exploited?
I was on my feet that one day. Man, we played.
Can't no. It's just we were playing something though.
Just playing something.
Yeah, that was.
Can I say that when I drove to the other side of the
which one was that?
city?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, wait, don't say it because we might re-record that one.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Nigga drove on the other.
You could say it. You could say it because we put that in the recap video at the end.
Oh
of the
yeah,
video.
you did. Yeah. Drove all the way to the other side of the city for the paintball video. You was there for the paintball video too. Yeah.
Oh, that day.
Yeah, that day.
Man.
Yeah, that was cold.
Mad cold.
Wet up.
Okay,
Gun jam. Gun
Here's an
jam.
example.
Got there on time.
Oh, I got when they put me in the front line with my gun.
Yes.
He was a good example. Was there not
gun jam too?
Yeah, my gun was jammed.
While I was in the middle of the field. Now, in that exact same shoot, wasn't there a certain amount of people that were just taking advantage of the opportunity to the point where they're ruining the video?
Yes.
So that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about on defense.
In that situation, it works both ways though, because you're right. In that situation, there were people there who were like trying to make the most out of that opportunity to the point where I agree. I think they were taking advantage. But on the flip side, I think there was also a group of people that you all were just overlooking because y'all just saying, "Oh, that's them. They down for it." Which, and in that case, I would also believe that y'all were taking advantage of them. I think in both ways.
No, but we can't take advantage of them if they agree to it. It's different in the David Dobrik situation because he deceived the person.
I'm not. Right? No, that.
So that's
a whole nother thing.
We'll ask, and if we're down bad, like we'll even try and be persuasive. Like, yo, come on, bro. Like
these niggas try to persuade me every time, and I'm like, no, nigga, I'm not. I just can't do it.
But look, I'm glad you said that though, because they always ask us why we won't put you in videos. I'm like, yo, we be asking him to come to these videos. He's just doing shit.
No, it's sometimes I'm doing shit, but other times it's like I'm not doing it because y'all niggas are horrible at the shit.
No, the last shoot we had was pretty smooth. No cap.
The last one.
Yeah.
Nigga, when was that one I'm talking about?
The paintball one?
Yes. That was like
what else did we shoot?
3 months ago.
I don't remember what else we shot in that shoot. I don't remember what else we shot. I just remember the paintball.
That was the point. That was like 2-3 months ago.
Yeah, that was a minute ago.
And so there was a bunch of other shoots in between then.
Yeah.
And in the one shoot I was really close to jumping on, y'all niggas just scrapped it completely.
Yeah.
And then we defaulted
to be fair,
tried
there's
to
been a lot of like
and did the shit here.
There's been a lot of like scheduling issues.
Nah, they ain't trying to hear that. These niggas been taking advantage of me, bro.
Yeah.
You too, right? Mm-hmm. Voice your grievances, brother John.
Grieving. People be asking me, they're like, "Oh, how's it feel?" It feels good.
You can put, hey, niggas put a smile on and keep moving.
They like, "Hey, mom, look, it's AMP, it's AMP,
AMP John.
No, look, it's AMP agent. Let's go affiliate."
No. Yo, I was out with John. Like, yo, bro, wasn't I out with you in the last week where someone was like, "Oh, that's AMP right there," but it was just me, you, and like one other person. Who was it?
Waleed?
No. I don't remember who it was, but I remember I was like, "Oh shit, that's tough." You know what I'm saying? But anyway, besides the point, AMP videos.
The actual meme though is me like legit not being AMP, and niggas actually will see like, hey, why don't they let you in AMP? And I'm like, oh man, it's crazy.
With the affiliate.
They give you the affiliate. They legit want me in AMP though. I went to the barbershop and nigga was like, yo, bro, tell agent and dude put you in AMP and dap me up. And I was like, I guess, nigga. And he took a picture of me and everything. No cap.
That's funny as hell, man.
Battle for it.
I look, he was like, yo, let me get my cut first before you take a picture of me. And then he had to leave. But yeah, he was like, yo, man.
He tried to get with you down bad.
Down bad. I was like,
when you get your cut.
I was like, nigga, I'm here at the barbershop to get a cut, nigga, down. Can we wait for a second? Nah, nigga was like, yeah, man. And make sure you let them let you know your AMP. And I was like, yeah, for sure, youngin', for sure.
That is the worst feeling though.
Matter of fact, the nigga
this is a real story, but we can get to that. We had a video that we worked our asses to record. And then Phantom took the memory cards back to New York and cleared them without double checking it was uploaded. And we lost a whole video that costed, no exaggeration, over $6,000 to shoot. We lost that video.
Is it what I'm thinking about?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a long day too. That was a long day.
John was really like, yeah, let's talk about that day.
That was a treacherous day. And that was the video that I had planned. So what we used to do is like, one member will like head the planning, and then we'll team up with Omar to make
one. Yeah, you mean I used to do that?
Yeah, we used to do that.
Used to.
And so when it's a video that I'm planning, like I want to make sure it goes smooth, and it's like there was so many variables, and there was so much going on. I was actually kind of proud by the end of the shoot that like we got everything we wanted from it. And then to see it get murked, I don't know how it got murked. Memory card either went missing or Phantom cleared it. Either way,
such great content.
Yeah, it was. So that shit hurted, man. That shit hurted.
Which one is this?
Heard it.
It was the one that John uploaded on his channel because it got murked from AMP channels. Okay. And so like, but in my head I'm thinking like, okay, for example, like who was it? Bruce showed up to that shoot. A whole bunch of people showed up. Everyone was kind of like vlogging and shit. Like, we're not gonna tell people to not vlog because like if they want to, they're vlogging their day. People vlog. So, but it's like, hey, don't post that before the video goes out though. You know what I'm saying? So in that way, it's like at least people are getting content out of it. People are definitely getting recognition out of it. And we've been like rotating guests and shit. It's just nice to have like fresh people to like do shit with. That are entertaining, you know what I'm saying? So the last couple shoots, I think Davo came through. He's gonna be in the video that we have, not this next one, but the one after that, and he bodied it. And he was injured too, so like he really showed out.
For sure. I mean, I get it, and guys, I'll be back. I'll be back, guys. Don't worry.
He's not. Every time we ask this guy, he's busy, bro.
I know y'all want to see AMP low back. Don't worry. I'll be back, guys.
We're about to start our gym thing. I'm about to be the most athletic.
You're not.
I am.
No, because if Duke just went to the gym for a month, he would just beat all of us.
But he doesn't.
No. I'm gonna get
Duke
there.
worked out for a minute. No cap.
I'm
saying, but he doesn't do that.
I'm gonna get there though. You see?
You could definitely. Yeah, John Fit is scary, bro. No cap.
It's very scary.
John Fit is scary. In that football video that we had to scrap, John was the quarterback.
You just said the video.
Yeah, we scrapped it.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
And he uploaded the shit already. So in that video, John was QB for both teams. And when I tell you he was throwing dots, I swear I can't even remember a pass that was inaccurate.
This nigga's mad because he's throwing it.
Nigga, throwing dimes, nigga. On the needle.
Yeah. That shit was crazy. But anyway, I feel like in AMP videos, we ask people to do a lot. But in my shoots, in the videos that I do, I don't feel like I ask really many people to do much of anything. Like just play 2K with me for a bit.
No, those are different. But
that's light work. And my second channel shit's like even lighter. Sometimes a reaction from time to time. But yeah, so it's like, but think about it then, David Dobriks on a level higher than AMP because it's like you kind of have to dedicate your whole day to just doing crazy, dumb, a lot of times like scripted material. And then you do it over and over again until you get it right. Like he does crazy things. Like what was that time where he had like a whole bunch of gas in his swimming pool and he caused an explosion? Just weird shit. Like that takes a long time to set all that stuff up.
I see that.
Yeah, he does like a lot of wild shit in all the time. So it's like that's a serious level of commitment. And it's like you have to ask yourself like, why would you even want to be doing that? Well, that's because you want the juice associated with David Dobrik, or maybe you just think it's fun and you want some fun shit to do. Like we don't really know the reasons why people agree to do this stuff, but I think we could all agree that you should at least let people come to the conclusion on whether or not they want to participate.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You can't force somebody. Can you imagine if like you was like, nah, I don't want to play 2K with you, and I was like, I just found a way to like sneak a controller in your hand and bamboozle you into playing. Like you be like,
you do though. You be like, yo man, let's play some street, bro. I come upstairs, 2K's on the fucking screen. I'm like, no, nigga, no.
Oh, I actually do need you to wrap up that other video. I have all that other shit in there. Yeah.
Say less.
Yeah. I did a whole bunch with John. We bodied it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You fight with it?
It's straight. It's fine. My computer, my CPU was doing better than me. We ain't gonna talk about that. We a team, right? We win together.
And lose together.
Yeah, it was straight though. Charles need to work on his game though.
Who?
Charles.
Who's that?
Barkley.
Oh, we played Shut Up and Jam. Charles Barkley's game.
Shut up.
We played 1 and 2.
Shut up and resign. Oh, did you see that game I sent you to?
Yeah, I saw it, but I'm not gonna play that one.
But you remember that though?
I don't remember, oddly enough.
Okay.
That was my first time. Like,
for real?
I never felt memories when I saw it.
Oh, it's called the game is because you're not using it, right? I can say it, right?
No, you can say it.
Yeah, the game is it was a Legend Showdown. It was like a you don't know. Shut the fuck up.
He just kept so hard with his
because because it's actually not even a full game. It was like a game mode in one of the 2Ks. I think it was 2K17.
Yeah,
and it was like a DLC. And me and Omar used to play it a lot. It was actually mad fun.
Where?
Yeah, but that's just how I used to game back in the day. I used to Now I'm getting a little older. I can't game like that.
Of course
no
not.
more,
Yeah,
but,
of course.
You know, back in the day, I used to game more than you, man. Believe it or not.
You didn't ever in your life do that.
I don't know why you believe that. And you genuinely believe that too. That's the crazy part.
And I don't even think it's close neither. That's the craziest part.
You genuinely believe that.
Every waking moment that I was allowed to play, I was playing.
Here's the thing. Every waking moment I was allowed to play, I was playing. And moments where I was not allowed to play, I
went to my friend's
playing.
house to play. I went there daily. I would go on tour to my friend's houses. I'm going to Thinesh's house today because we play Gears of War and Halo at his house because he had an Xbox. Yeah. When I go to like Anthony's house, he had the Wii. Yeah. So we would play like Smash.
I mean, serious, you didn't play more than me.
I played more than you.
I'm not trying to.
And then when my mom was making enough noise upstairs, so she didn't know I was playing, I'd turn the game on and I'd be playing on my PS3 and my GameCube. So
I don't understand. I don't know why you
close. It's not a close competition.
And then you're saying it's not close.
It's not close. It's not close. It's not close.
I can feel the beef.
And anytime I wasn't playing because my brother was playing, I'll watch him play. And in the exact minute he was done playing, because we had hour rotations, I'd be like, your hour is over. And we took this so seriously that I'd be like, you're 10 minutes over your hour. I get an hour and 10 minutes now. Start the clock. And I'll boot up my game. That's how serious I was playing my shit.
Agent, you're saying things as if like I didn't grow up with a sibling and we didn't do the same thing. I'm telling you this shit like I don't get it.
This story different from yours?
Yeah, because it's not.
It's very different.
Nigga, I'm telling you, I played video games more than you, bro.
Hey.
All right, man.
And even if you did, to say that it's not close is ridiculous. That's actually way more ridiculous.
It'd be like if the Lakers played.
Be very careful with this team you about to say.
Like if the Lakers play the Wizards, like just absolute domination.
But the Lakers lost to the Wizards.
We're talking about playoff basketball.
Oh, yeah. So you mean finals because the Lakers in the West and the
you
Wizards.
played that many games?
I used to play a lot of games.
He didn't, bro.
No doubt.
You lame in hell. You know that? You lame in hell.
He lame.
You lame ass square.
You didn't play games the way I play games. It's whatever. It's besides the point, bro.
I mean, so serious I did.
All right, bro.
He's more of a gamer than you.
He's not.
Know your whole channel where he said he's the real gamer.
Come on, I literally. All right, bro.
You literally what?
We're not gonna get
you literally
into
what?
It. We're not gonna get into it, man.
You literally what?
Man, Lo, you wasn't in the trenches gaming like me, bro.
You wasn't in the hood gaming.
You wasn't up till 5 a.m. gaming like me.
I was, though.
You just played 2K. That's what you
wasn't
did.
up to the
You
break
played
of dawn.
2K and Call of Duty. That's it.
No, I played way more than that.
Oh,
right,
he said he played more. He had variety.
He did.
Way more.
Versatility.
Way more. Because you're not gonna act like I didn't play Madden. You're not like I ain't playing none. All the street games, FIFA, Mario Kart, Mario Party.
That boy's for the street.
He's naming all the casual games.
All the Naruto, all the Dragon Ball games.
Dragon Ball Tenkaichi?
Yes, all of them.
Budokai?
I mean, so see, every single last Dragon Ball Z fighter game, I played all of them. Every Pokemon game up to like Gold and Silver, I played that shit. Yu-Gi-Oh card games on PC, I played that shit. Wow. All that shit, I played all of it, bro. I even played a goofy skateboard game.
I played
all that shit.
I played all the cartoon games like them Bugs Bunny games, Crash Bandicoot games, Jack and Daxter games,
all that
right?
shit too.
All that shit growing up, right?
Kingdom Hearts?
Uh-oh.
No, I ain't played that corny ass game.
You're not. Hey, nigga, no, you're not. You're not. But you're not, though, nigga.
Bro, only corny people play Kingdom Hearts.
Only corny niggas? Or don't say no, John, say it again.
Only corny people play that game, bro.
No, what game is it? Because I needed to make sure niggas heard it.
Say that shit correct now. Stop interrupting me.
No, what game?
Hey, relax, y'all. Relax. Please relax.
I played all the shooters. And that's Golden Eyes.
Oh, I played that.
Hitman.
You know what I'm saying? That's all the Rainbow Sixes. The first person, the third persons, all of them.
What else?
All the Ghost Recons, you name it. Now I sat there and I played them MMOs. I was on RuneScape with it. I was on Drift City, the PC title. I was on the mini clips and the low fun zones when I was at school, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then I was on the GameCube titles. I was on the Nintendo titles because I played the fuck out Super Smash and the Paper Mario and the Dr. Mario and Luigi's Mansion.
The fact that you Super Smash Bros. What about 64?
I played that too.
You
And you know what? I asked asked my parents, I need to pull up Ethiopia because my cousin had the N64 and I wanted to play with him.
So you had to go to Ethiopia to play 64?
Absolutely, because we didn't have all the consoles.
Nigga, I had it in my house.
For you privileged man.
Wow. He wanted the trenches. Nigga said, telling me he played one game. This nigga had to fly overseas and play 64.
Wait, check this out. My cousin
had to change the scenery.
So, but we played the WWE titles. We played the sports titles, the NBA streets, the NFL streets. We played those. We played those. And then when we wanted to kick back,
Zelda?
you know what I'm saying? Oh, all of that.
Okay.
Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess. We had all of that. We had all of that.
You say you want to sell it and do what?
And we wanted to kick back, man. You know what I'm saying? Relax. We played ourselves some of that good old Call of Duty and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's all you did. That's the thing.
Damn.
All you did was casual Call of Duty 2K.
Put you in a box.
That's not.
We tried to, even though I just list off like literally 90% of the games that nigga just played.
You didn't
the only
do that.
2 games that this nigga, or 3 games he played that I didn't play, I wasn't really a Tekken guy. I was more of a Mortal Kombat guy.
I was on Soul Calibur. I was on Mortal Kombat.
We played Soul Calibur too.
Oh.
But you also did Ghost Recon. Didn't do Ghost Recon. And what was the other shooter?
But I played every one of them.
I know. What I'm saying is 90% of shit you just named.
I
did all of them.
everything,
bro. All of them. Medal of Honor, bro. I was on that.
Did that too.
You don't remember Medal of Honor, dog. You don't remember that, bro. SOCOM, I was on that. Halo, I was on that.
I was on Halo as well, bro.
Come on, look, we're not in the same league when it comes to this shit.
I was not only was I playing Halo. This is back in the day before online gaming was a thing. So literally, my cousin would bring a whole bunch of people over his house. We'd be downstairs. Niggas would bring their own TVs because the only way that you could play together is if you plugged up everybody's fucking Xbox together, and we had wires just going through other fucking rooms. Each room had like 3 or 4 different TVs. Each fucking TV had at least 3 niggas on the fucking TV split screening playing until 5 o'clock in the morning. This nigga does not know what he's talking about, bro.
Bro.
Really,
Stop.
I was wrong. I was wrong before.
No.
You lame as shit.
Yeah, bro. Your friends carried big brick TVs. Cut the cap.
Oh,
Come here, I'm saying
you had a brick?
the TVs were you had to knock it on its side to get it to work properly. They was carrying those around to
I
help
wasn't
friends'
born. I
houses.
wasn't born in the 70s. What are you talking?
Big brick TVs was moving through the 2000s though, bro.
I'm not talking about big bricks like the
When
one
you playing GameCube on plasmas.
There was literally TVs back in the day that had handles, and you just pick them up and bring them in the house.
Oh.
Bro, they went straight from big bricks to plasma TVs, dog, in like the mid 2000s.
There's literally like compact size TVs at like 32 inch.
You don't brag about a compact size TV then, man.
No, how are they supposed to bring it to the house? Nigga,
I thought you was talking about the big brick TVs.
How are they literally lit? You got 12
That's
and 13-year-olds lifting up big brick TVs, nigga.
I'm saying we had to though.
Taking
We
them
had
in
to.
about the house.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
In the middle of your split screen game in Rust, because of course we was quick scoping. You have to knock the TV because it start getting fizzy.
See, you're talking about Rush, nigga. I'm before that.
I'm before that
I'm talking
too.
about Halo.
I'm talking about shit,
talking about
man.
the first one.
Nobody played the first Halo. Everyone was on Halo 2 and Halo 3 with it. People wasn't playing Halo 1.
He said you would play by yourself.
Nigga said nobody's playing it. So you didn't play Halo 1?
I played Halo 1.
Okay, so look, you a nobody now, nigga?
No, but the point is when I had the option to, I wasn't on Halo 1.
Flip alert. Well, there was a Halo 1 first, and then there's a Halo 2. So
Very understandable.
First we did
But
Halo
got
1,
lit in Halo 2,
and then we did Halo
3 was
2.
just the real split screen experience.
But
Was Halo
tension is
3.
rising. Tension is rising.
we talking about Halo 3 split screen online? Again,
No, what split screen? You wasn't. No, I'm not talking about online. I'm talking about split screen local.
yeah.
I'm not talking about online. I'm not talking about online at all, bro. Yeah, you wasn't kicking it in the mongoose on resort, bro.
Stop.
You wasn't trying to
Stop.
find the sniper rifle because you're
Stop.
a demon with the headshots. You weren't doing that, man.
Stop, bro.
You said you was a body demon.
Stop,
you was
bro.
no head.
You weren't.
And then
You
when
weren't.
we-
You
and
weren't
then
on
when we-
game battles ladders
Here-
fighting
here-
amateur competitive
Here's
lobbies,
the
bro.
thing. When we slowed down and stopped, we didn't just stop. We just picked up the Game Boy. Game Boy, not Game Boy Color. Game Boy. We picked up the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, PSP, not Vita, PSP, which is a horrible gaming thing. The fact that you had to
PSP
put a
was horrible.
horrible.
You know what I used to do with my brother?
Put a fucking disc, a
my
mini
dad-
disc in that.
That's
My
how you
dad,
end the argument, just like that.
I ain't gonna lie, that PSP. Even though I love the PSP, man, but that right there was just.
That was a crazy way to
Yo,
end
my
it.
dad got us 2 PSPs, right? He surprised the shit out of us. The most excited day ever for my childhood. And he got us like a bunch of different games. Apparently it was on sale or something because he came with like 3 games. And every time we got good grades, he'd give us a new game. And I asked my dad, like, why are you have these games? You won't give them to us? And I thought that was crazy personally. But did you notice about the PSP? You didn't actually need the disc in there unless something needed to load.
Yeah, you can take it out and give somebody.
So we'd be playing Burnout Paradise, or we had a King Kong game on there. We had a Ghost Recon game on there. It was a Ghost Recon game. And we would just like, I need the disc, bro. I'm about to load up and get into my drift lobby. I'll take this, put it in my shit, load this shit up. Then I need the disc. And we did that for hours.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't just play different games. We always had to play the same game as each other.
Now I think that's crazy. Did you know on PSP even on the original one they have like Bluetooth, you can share data.
Yeah.
Bluetooth.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until like it was literally me and a girl down the street. And we were like sharing songs with one another off of LimeWire.
You used to download songs.
Yeah, you can download songs on that shit, and then we used to just like send it to one another. We didn't have to she didn't have to download it, or I didn't have to download what she downloaded. We just send it to each other via.
Those were the days, man. I remember when they first came out with Little Big Planet. They were like, this game is free, and all of my friends was on there. We were having the time. Little Big Planet 1. We was having a good time. Oh yeah, man. And I wasn't even much of a single player guy, but I was on God of War with it, man. Cause that was your pride as a PlayStation game. Vice City.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say San Andreas. I was like, you real cat.
Waleed actually taught me how to pirate, allegedly, because he had San Andreas on his PC when we was little boys, and I was at his house. I was like, how the fuck did you get that? And he showed me.
He got him.
Allegedly.
Yeah, he slipped up. We got him.
Donkey Kong? I was saying, he snitched on his name.
I just recorded a video a moment ago playing Donkey all the GTAs. So I have all of them right now. I just played GTA 1 yesterday.
Donkey Kong?
Yeah. All of those, man. Not gonna lie to you. Parents spent their whole lives trying to convince us we can't make money off gaming. But we have the top 3 in the United States gaming podcasts right now.
Which is wild, actually. And not only they convinced us that, and they bought us all of those fucking video games. That also didn't make no sense to me.
The logic was so bad because my mom would be like, go outside. But then when my friends was playing basketball and football outside, I had to like beg to go out. Like it was like a 20-minute process just to get the okay to walk outside my house and 2 houses down, because all our friends lived in the same like 3 blocks. It was like 12 of us. And I'm like, Mom, I'm right there. Like we're playing at his house right there. She'd be like, nah. And then I'm like, Mom, all right, so I can't play games inside because I'm inside too much. Can't go outside because it's dangerous in the safest suburb of Toronto. It's like, what are we talking about right now? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, what am I supposed to do? She always say, this is Ethiopian classic, you have to read book. And I never read books, man.
All I know is I genuinely believe that I played more video games than you. And even if I did it, we're in the same ballpark.
We're not in the same.
I'm telling you, we're in the same ballpark.
I'm trying to explain to you how we're not in the same ballpark.
I did the same.
Because I'm still doing it now, though. Are you gaming right now, bro?
The thing, how much more gaming do you think you've done in the past 3 years compared to me?
I'd say a large amount.
And that still wouldn't catch up to me, nigga. Facts. Because the difference in us age-wise is 3 years.
That's nothing.
So
that's
what I'm saying is
negligible years. What was it? When did you first start playing video games? How old?
Probably like 6.
All right, so then you have to remove 2 because I got my PS1 when I was 4, dog.
But that doesn't mean you was playing though.
Yeah, yes, it does.
You were playing. We're counting 40-year-old playing time.
Yeah, bro. When I was
just mashing buttons.
No,
nigga. We're not.
When I was 4,
that.
I got the Bugs Bunny game.
We're not counting
that.
that.
He been playing to you 4.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we counting right now?
I remember. You used to have Taz as a teammate now.
Oh,
we're not.
So me and my brother would play Bugs Bunny together.
Oh. So what it means is your brother be playing, and he would just hand you a controller that's unplugged, so you can feel like you're doing something.
It was Bugs Bunny and Taz, so it was a 2-player game.
4 years old.
How many times you beat Star Fox?
Oh my god, bro! That's one of that's one of my favorite childhood games. No cap.
How many times you beat it?
I didn't ever. And
okay, all right.
Wait,
nigga, we can't.
But that was the reason why it was my favorite, because when you're a kid, games are so much more difficult than they are when you're an adult.
Star Fox was not that difficult.
It was for me though, bro. Like it was.
Because you didn't
difficult.
play that many games. I get it, Agent.
Hey, you could try and pivot to that. You could try and make that
argument. So you've never beaten Star Fox?
I've never beaten it, and I've played so much hours.
No, nigga, stop, bro.
You know what's funny?
Just know what you think.
Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, I ain't beat that shit neither. Because every time I would.
Have you ever beaten a Pokemon?
No. Oh, I didn't.
So you didn't finish games?
I only played one Pokemon game growing up though.
Oh nigga, come on, stop. You didn't play more games.
I wasn't on a Pokemon tip.
You didn't play more games.
No, because I wasn't on a Pokemon tip though.
You never played more games than me. Come on,
bro. I'm telling you.
You didn't finish Star Fox.
But I was a diverse gamer though, bro. Like I would play Crush Hour. Next moment I was on Twisted Metal. Next moment I was on Tekken 2.
I forgot about Twisted Metal.
Yeah, I was on everything though. I was playing all different, and then I'll play golf. 1999. I'll play RBI baseball.
How many times have you ever finished any fighting game?
Who the fuck plays fighting games for story modes?
I'm serious.
I'm asking you a question because I've finished plenty of fighting games before, but I don't play them for the story modes.
But that's the reason why I'm asking you, because most people don't do it. So if you're a real gamer, you finish the story modes.
No, you're not. If you're a real gamer, you hop online if they have online and you play with people.
We're talking about before. You keep talking about shit that's recent.
But the only time you play a story mode is when you need to unlock characters. So for example,
in the day, you had
Super
to do
Smash
that.
Melee, you had to get through the 50 levels and beat Master Hand to get all the characters.
That shit was
OD. Bro, I swear,
I'm not making no fucking reason.
I used to pray. I used to lose to Master Hand like 15 times straight, and I'll go to my other room and pray that I could beat Master Hand. And then one day, when I wasn't looking, my fucking brother beat Master Hand with a Pikachu, and then we finally beat the 50. Yeah, crazy. Oh no, with the Kirby. Sorry, with the Kirby.
Oh, that makes more sense.
With the Kirby, and oh my god, that was one of the craziest moments ever.
I was about to say, what was it? What the fuck was he doing the Pikachu that could beat him?
No.
Kirby makes more sense.
Kirby, he used to be on Kirby all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
so you ever beat Super Smash Brothers?
Yeah, I just said.
No, you said your brother beat.
We played it together. So he would take one turn, I'd take one turn, and we just go back at it.
So you beat it before?
Yes.
Right,
yeah. Hey, but keep him.
Hey, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, I already seen it. I already know this.
What the fuck am I looking at?
The girl who cracking crag legs with her feet because she's paraplegic. He can barely eat crab legs with his hands.
I had crab one time, and it was with
toe muscles.
You talking about me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it one time, so that was my first time eating it, and the only time. I had it one other time, but it was already opened up and shit, so I didn't have to do nothing. That is
the fact that she's doing it with her hands.
I can't be disgusted by this.
Toes.
I hope that eventually. By the way, I'm watching a video of some black lady eating crab with her legs because she has no arms. When I see
this
shit
on Twitter,
like this,
make sure you put that in the peer-to-peer.
When I see shit like this, I always think to myself like, well, how long we gotta wait before it becomes affordable for people to get those like bionic arms and legs? You know what I'm saying? Because that feels like we're right around the corner from people not having to deal with having no limbs.
And that's how we're gonna start the war that we're fighting robots.
I don't give a fuck about no war against no robots.
I'm not gonna lie. Thing, and then the arms, and they get super strong. And now you get in a fight with somebody with fake arms.
Yo,
you got real arms. What you gonna do?
Right underneath her, John, is a girl with the wildest body I've ever seen.
Huh? There's a dude on TikTok though who has arms.
Look at the photo right under her.
I'm about to look at it now.
There's no way that's a real body. There just isn't.
Oh, it's not.
That's not a real body at all.
What you look like, John?
Her dimensions are crazy.
Yo, and it's not even a track. Yo, John. Put both of those in the peer-to-peer chat.
All right.
Anyway, yeah.
There is a dude on TikTok who's popular who has a bionic arm.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
That's dope. I hope that, like, when I think about, well, you never do it in this country because you guys don't tax people, but I hope in countries like Canada where people get taxed, I hope that some of that can go to, like, you know, like, there should be some kind of, like, it should be affordable for people to get those bionic arms and legs and shit, because, man, just living without limbs just limits you in so many different ways. So to see people that have come to peace with the fact that they don't have those limages, man, do you ever see those like smiles on people's faces when they get like they have this procedure and now they can walk again? That shit makes me smile, man.
Have you seen when they can hear again?
Yes, I've seen a few of those too.
That's dope. Yeah.
Oh, but I was about to say about gaming.
I think John doesn't want us to talk about no more.
I could tell because he's showing us random feet crabs and shit.
Yeah.
But last thing, the reason I don't play a lot of single player games, I realize, is because even growing up, every single player game I always play with my brother. There was never a time where I was playing single player games by myself. Me and my brother would always play together when we played. So even single player experiences were always multiplayer for me. So when online became a thing, that's all I did. And it became very boring for me to ever play a single player game. In single player games, I would sometimes force myself, like The Last of Us. I played a few missions and I was like, man, I'd rather be online with it. How did I make my YouTube career? How did I get started? The Last of Us Online. The online that nobody touched because they just played the single player and went off. I forced myself to continue playing and then got hooked because the story mode was so incredible. And now it's like my favorite story of all time, next to Metal Gear Solid 4. But that's just how I grew up playing. So every game, whether single player or multiplayer, I shared with my brother. And if it was split screen, we played together.
I don't know. Me, I just did both. I don't know. I grew up with that idea of just playing story mode. So I just, even to this day, I still do it. The new Mortal Kombat that came out not too long ago, I still play the story mode. I know I'm up to date with the story mode.
Mortal Kombat story modes?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
The Mortal Kombat do have the best story modes in all of fighters.
In fighting games, yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Sure. But yeah, so yeah, I still play. Actually, no, recently no. I feel like they've definitely veered off.
I'm talking about historically.
You played Mortal Kombat recently?
I've played all the Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Recently?
Yeah, recently.
When?
Since I had before I switched over to my PS5, I was playing it.
Did you beat me?
I don't think. I'm pretty sure because you don't play video games. So yeah,
huh?
I'm pretty sure I can't.
I don't get the hang of it.
Yeah, you can probably beat
more Mortal Kombat. Probably not. Well, it depends on who you pick, but probably not. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, if I beat you, you've been playing games your whole life. You should feel ashamed. Like, you should let it sit on you.
I know, but it depends though. It depends. If I played it for like a good like 2 or 3 days, then no, you probably wouldn't beat me. But right now, because when I was playing Mortal Kombat, I was going back and forth from Mortal Kombat to Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
To get right to play a game you've been playing for a minute.
When I'm playing a whole bunch of other games, yeah. Because Dragon Ball Fighter Z and Mortal Kombat are two drastically different. No, in Dragon Ball
that was a 3D fighter, right? That's the one when you're in the air, you can go up, down, left, right, in Z space, X, Y, right?
Which one are you talking about?
The Dragon Ball one you just named.
3D?
Which is a 3D fighter? I'm not talking about the 2D one that was an Evil last year. I'm talking about the 3D one where you're like in the sky fighting.
No, that's there's plenty of those. That's like the
new one coming out, don't they? There's a new Dragon Ball.
The Kakarot game that's already out. There's a Dragon Ball Z game called Kakarot. That's a 3D game. The 2D game is the one I'm talking about. Dragon Ball Fighter.
I don't be fucking with the 2D ones, man.
That shit's fucking amazing. That shit like straight Capcom feel. That shit is amazing.
It's actually insane how your childhood inspires like your adulthood. Because I think the reason I like 3D fighters is because I grew up playing this fighter. So back when I had my PS1, the first year we didn't have games for it. We just had demo discs. You know the ones that had like 10 games on them?
Yeah.
So there was this fighter I played that was a 3D fighter. I forgot what it was called, but I know if I search it up, I could find it on Google.
Ain't that crazy though?
And
he used to give us discs full of discs.
Yeah, of tests. And I just had 3 characters on there. Okay, I'm going to search it up. Hold on real quick. Talk.
Yeah, you won't be able to beat me, John, no cap. You won't be able to beat me. If I give me 2 days on Mortal Kombat, no cap.
Is that a challenge?
It can be a challenge.
That's what you want to do?
We can do it. I got all the DLC players and everything.
Is that really what you want to do, though?
We can really do that, John. And I'm being so serious. 2 days, I don't think you'll be able to beat me. No cap.
You don't get no 2 days. I don't get.
Are you getting 2 days? Huh? Have you ever played? Have you played the most recent on Mortal Kombat?
I haven't played Mortal Kombat in almost a year.
But you played the most recent one.
Yeah, I played the most recent one.
Okay.
The X ones?
Oh no, you haven't played the most recent one. Never mind.
Which one?
It's 11, yeah.
Oh. Can't be that much different.
No, you played the one before that one. No, you wouldn't beat me. No, you wouldn't beat me.
Oh, okay.
Scorpion, Liu Kang, Kung Lao. Kung Lao, and Terminator, probably.
Damn, this is so hard to find. Man, finding PS1 indie games is not easy. But anyway, besides the point.
Who you use?
Bet you're curious to know, huh?
Yeah, I mean, no.
I'll tell you. Devora, Sub-Zero, Raiden.
Raiden's a good one. Oh, you talking about 10? You talking about 10, not 11?
Who's on 11?
No. I'm trying to figure out how they played in 11. Cause Sub-Zero and I'm trying how they played in 10. Cause Sub-Zero and 11 isn't all that. No.
Yeah, but 10.
10, he probably straight
like that.
Aaron Black in 10 is also really good.
Then the little nigga with the giant. He had a little girl or somebody little with.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Who else?
They straight.
Well, what's in the Katara?
Okay. She's straight too.
Yeah, with them blades.
Yeah, she's straight.
Good blade work. You know what I'm saying? Slice a nigga up like some deli.
She's straight.
Yep. Call him salami.
She's straight. But Mortal Kombat, the game mode, like the storyline is dog shit now. So
damn, I don't know what game.
Even that storyline was dog shit. They had fucking Cassie Cage beat up a fucking god, a human. I was like, God, niggas bugging.
That don't make sense.
None of it.
Anyway,
and then they gave. I hope I'm not spoiling it. They gave Liu Kang Raiden's powers. So now this nigga's he's shooting fires and thunderbolts out of hands. That nigga's wild, bro.
Wiggin.
He's retarded.
Wiggin.
Yo.
Can't find the fucking
and he
game.
can travel through time too.
Can't find it. This is tragic. And every time I think I found it, is not the right one. This is Tekken. Damn. Anyway, so I just realized all the stuff I grew up playing is the stuff I really enjoy playing as an adult, which is problematic. Isn't that problematic?
Not really.
Because then you can't open your horizons and enjoy things a different way. Like, I grew up on a 3D fighter, which is why I love Tekken now and Soul Calibur more than I enjoy watching the 2D fighters. The only 2D fighter I really tolerate is Smash, and that's because it's a little unique in how it plays. And it's not like the Mortal Kombats and...
So you're just not a combo guy? Is that the reason why you don't think you like it? Or you just solely because you grow up?
Well, I'd argue that the 3D fighters are, I could be wrong, but harder to make combos on because there's side steps and you could be in Z space. So it don't really have too much to do with combos. I just think it's more dynamic when it's 3D. But it's not just in that though. Even with the racing games that I play arcade/simulation games. If it's 2 simulation, it's boring. If it's 2 arcade, there's no skills gap. Those are the games. But I grew up playing those. So I'm now starting to realize I grew up on, what was my favorite series of all time? SOCOM. What's my favorite genre? Tactical third-person shooters.
Oh, wait. You play Burnout?
Yeah, all of them. All of the Burnouts.
Fucking love that game, bro.
Yeah, so it's weird how, like...
Be crashing for no fucking reason.
Just into everything.
Everything.
Yep.
And you bring that shit back, actually. No cap.
Yeah.
That's actually, like, it's like one of the most casual fucking racing games of all time.
This is hardly a racing game. It's just a game with a car.
Yeah, you just crashing, nigga. You're racing a little bit. But yeah, that's actually a peak. That might be like damn near peak level casual.
Remember that iPhone game with the slugs?
Which game was that?
Yeah, I ain't play iPhone games.
Turbo?
Remember?
Nah.
I just got an iPhone, so no, I don't remember.
No, like Turbo with the slugs.
I remember Turbo with the slugs, but I don't remember that game because I never played.
They had a racing game. It was hard.
Tough.
Snail racing.
It's a SpongeBob episode?
Huh? No, it's a real game. I think it's still on there. Let me see.
Yeah.
No, I believe so.
Let's get back in John's wheelhouse. So all these women, bro, like these women, they be tripping.
John's
bro.
eyes is perked up, like, what we talking about?
We talking about women now?
Oh shit! This is the part of the podcast I sat here for.
Yo, all these women, bro, they don't get it, bro. I don't get it, bro. These women, bro, I don't get it, bro.
I don't get these women, man.
These women, bro, I don't get them, bro.
I don't get them.
They just always want my money, man.
What you don't get?
I don't get why they want my money, man. I'm high value, man.
How could they?
Oh, you know Kevin Samuels was charged, so we had to like pay him to come on here, I think.
Oh yeah, we're not doing that.
Are you not? Not giving a bag up?
You asked me? Like, you thought about it?
You giving a bag for Jimmy Butler?
Nah. People come on podcasts and shit when they have shit to promote. You know what I'm saying? So we just had to see Jimmy Butler's about to drop a product and reach out to his team. That's how you play the game, man. That's how you play the game.
That's yummy thinking.
I see what you're doing there.
Yeah.
Delicious thoughts.
Didn't he have that coffee he just dropped? Like, we should have been on that when he was dropping that coffee.
Oh, he did?
I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah.
On that.
Yeah.
Now before we wrap up the podcast, who watched more basketball?
You, for sure. Yeah. I didn't have cable growing up, so I just watched like Raptors games and that's it.
That's what I thought.
He got you in games though.
He actually does.
Without a doubt.
Without a chin on his.
He actually doesn't.
I do though. But you watch more basketball for sure. And then now you definitely watch more basketball because it's your job. I just watch games. I think it's interesting.
I'm gonna say I don't even know if you watch any games. Period though.
I've been watching a decent amount this season, more than I did last season. I just feel like this season is more interesting though. I don't know why.
Yeah, it does feel a little bit more interesting. Shout out to LaMelo.
Like, there's more reasons to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like the Warriors.
LaMelo.
Oh, they said Mello. LaMelo.
I mean, he's named Melo too, but I grew up with Carmelo Anthony, so that nigga name is Melo, not LaMelo. Yeah, that nigga named Melo. Yeah, LaMelo's that nigga's nasty, bro.
That's a nasty dude.
That nigga
nasty,
is nice. Okay, that nigga.
I haven't watched much Hornets games though. No cap.
I just watch certain teams just to watch like certain players.
He's throwing that ball.
LaMelo, I ain't gonna hold you. That nigga. That nigga's
I'm
nice.
so happy for him. I was pessimistic when he was like a little teeny bopper.
Yeah.
That like he would be able to fill up into like an NBA player. And then
he had crazy growth spurts.
That's all he is? Yeah. It's like 6'5" now?
6'6", something like that.
Oh, word?
Taller than that.
6'7"?
Taller.
6'8".
He's 6'8". He's dead at 6'8", handling the ball.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's huge.
Yeah, anyway, I'm so happy. I remember
this nigga Johnny don't know what we talking
like
about.
when he went from like Chino Hills to playing Australian shit, I was like, hold on, I think he might be on something. I don't know why. I just felt like I was wrong in Chino Hills just lobbed. I did a video in 2K17 where I used the Chino Hills offense. And the video did great, I remember, because that's when everyone was like going on Ball's life and shit to see the whole Ball family play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember thinking like, man, I know Lonzo's gonna make it, but I didn't think LaMelo and LiAngelo were gonna make it.
Well, LiAngelo's still in and out.
Yeah, but I over time I became more.
He's not. I mean, he's just not good enough to stay in the league.
I thought he had like they give a 10-day contract or something.
He did. He had a few 10-day contracts, and he just didn't.
But he's good enough to play professionally at a good league in the world. I just don't think it's gonna be in the NBA.
No,
LiAngelo.
He might have like 1 or 2 more shots, and after that, I don't know if he's gonna be able to stick in the league.
Hopefully, that would be dope if he could though.
I was never like a huge. I'm never a huge follower of high school and college, so I don't know what to believe in honestly. So it's not like hopefully he makes it because that's what he's supposed to be doing. But I've never been part of the whole like I'm gonna watch high schoolers and college players play basketball.
Think people tough on him because of that incident?
No. I mean, he legitimately isn't. He's just not good enough to play at the NBA level. I don't think it has anything to do with anything else. Yeah, he got minutes. He got minutes. He played in the G League. It's not like he's never gotten any opportunities.
Where does he play right now? G League?
I know he's not in the league at all.
No league.
Damn, tough.
No league.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing with the virus still going on. I don't think he's even able to go overseas and play. Like if you didn't commit to being overseas at this point, then you're not going to get a spot anywhere else.
There's nothing but the best for him, man.
Oh, for sure. I mean, anybody trying to chase their dreams, but he's already been given like multiple chances and spots.
He's been dropping a lot of dreams.
He's been dropping a lot. He got a chance with OKC. He got a chance with Detroit. If you can't play for Detroit, I don't know what the fuck. You're kind of dumb.
It's a beautiful thing though when somebody gets the opportunity and they've been waiting for it and they take advantage. That is a beautiful thing.
Shout out to
Detroit that bad this year?
They one of the worst teams in the NBA.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out Dwayne Casey.
Guess how many times Blake Griffin has dunked so far this year?
What happened to him?
I don't know how to answer that.
Maybe 20? Off.
Huh?
What happened to Blake? I ain't heard shit about him. I forgot he's still in the league.
Yeah.
What he do now?
Nothing.
Last year I was like, the Raptors might want to.
Guess.
I don't know, like 20, bro. I don't know. Less than 20?
Yeah.
Is he doing layups?
Shooting?
Guess.
12?
10?
Less
than 10 dunks.
Less than 7.
4.
Less.
2.
Less.
I know the answer is not 0.
Yeah, he hasn't dunked a basketball his entire season.
Nigga hadn't dunked. That's what he's known for.
I know.
Over the hood of a Kia.
And he has not dunked a basketball so far this season.
We trying to change the game up?
I don't know what that nigga trying to do.
He supposed to dunk on people.
Yeah, he been doing step back threes and shit. I seen.
I don't know why they trying to make him a. He occasionally, but I don't know why they trying to make him a perimeter player.
They tried to do like what Bosh did in Miami.
Even Bosh took a nigga off the dribble every now and then, cut to the rack, and he just caught a lob or something. Nigga, goddamn.
Not even at the rim.
That nigga not at the rim.
I ain't seen no highlights.
They treat that nigga like a 2 guard now. That nigga shooting. That nigga move like JJ Redick, no cap.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
That is tough, bro.
You got him out there like DeMar DeRozan.
No, it's JJ Redick, nigga. They had this nigga moving on the 3-point line like he's JJ Redick.
That's wild.
It's very wild.
Why are they trying to pack him up? Now they are, but like for I don't know why they were doing that. That's crazy.
Know. No, well, he's not even playing no more games. They sitting him out until they can find him.
Hey, is it ethically okay
they sitting him out of games until they find him a place to trade?
Wait. Is it
Blake Griffin?
They send him out until they find him another home.
Yeah, he's not playing. He's not playing at all until they find him another.
Yo,
team.
teams should not be able to just poach all the Raptors coaching staff because Masai does such a great job. Like, that's fucked up.
That's been happening though
For years.
No, I'm talking about in general.
No, but especially to the Raptors. Like, we're losing so. This season alone, 2 people. In the offseason, I'm pretty sure it was like another 2 people.
But that's been happening. They poached Phil Jackson's.
But they're all from the same team.
They did the same thing to Phil Jackson. He was coaching.
That's crazy.
He only coached 2 teams, really, the Bulls and the Lakers, and they poached him.
Masai packed up Coach of the Year, and then the interim coach became the new Coach of the Year. That's so crazy.
Masai poached he poached Brian Shaw, made him a coach in Denver.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
And Brian Shaw was under Phil Jackson.
Oh, was he really?
Yes.
Say word.
They've been poaching that. That's not anything new.
Okay. Yeah.
That's not nothing. That's not new at all. Luke Walton, Kurt Rambis, all of them were under Phil Jackson. That's nothing. Is that new? None of that's new. Derek Fisher wasn't, but I mean,
it just sucks when it's happening to my team.
Yeah, exactly. So calm down, nigga. Calm down.
That just sucks a lot.
Even same thing with the Spurs. Brett Brown.
Spurs is understandable though.
Brett Brown was under Popovich.
Nah, come on, they had 50-win seasons for too long, bro.
Man, look, man. How's it feel your team to be trash though? Before we wrap this.
No, they're doing a lot better now.
What are they doing?
I mean,
what is their record?
It was at 500 last week.
So that's what your standards are now. Or 500 is.
But to be fair, you know what I'm saying.
Come on, man.
Siakam is not playing too hot. There's no way the Raptors just lost to the Pistons, bro.
They lost. They lost.
Yeah.
So how's it feel, bro?
I mean, fuck it. We made the goddamn thing.
How's it feel that the Knicks have a better record than y'all?
Well, we're gonna make the playoffs regardless, and Julius Randle's gonna get bopped out the first round, so it's all good.
Ain't that crazy?
The gassing him up just so we can get kicked out first round.
Shout out to Knicks fans, y'all niggas gassing up a 500 season with Julius Randle as your star player, bro.
Just to get bopped out, man.
That's crazy. That's how I know y'all niggas thirsty for something to look forward to. Y'all niggas been rooting for Alfred Payton for too many years now.
Alfred Payton.
Y'all niggas crossing y'all fingers, hoping for fucking the dream team to come to y'all fucking roster. Y'all think you get Kyrie,
and they
Zion,
all went next door to the Nets.
Niggas went next door. Y'all niggas is pissed.
Oh, that's tough.
And y'all niggas been banking on a Julius Randle All-Star appearance to lift y'all spirits with a 500 ball club. Y'all niggas hilarious, bro. I swear.
That's messed up.
Fucking franchise is worth the most, and y'all niggas can't get no free agents.
If the Knicks ever had like a good run for 3 to 4 years, their franchise would go up in value so much.
Not only that, but you would never hear the end of it.
Oh yeah,
you would never.
They would talk about it for the next 2 decades.
Never. Isn't that crazy that Steph Curry might have like tripled the worth of the Warriors?
Yeah,
crazy.
And
just Steph Curry.
And during that period, he was getting paid $7 million a year. Fucking highway robbery. People's in Stephen Curry gets a $200 million contract. People like, oh, why is he getting paid that much? Why do athletes get paid that much? The owners make billions. Who's the people adding the value? Athletes. So they don't sit there and ask why ownership is making billions. But when Curry makes $200 million, it's a problem.
Well, owners don't make billions off of what you call it.
The Golden State Warriors
the value
franchise,
of the network goes
the value, but they still make tens, millions, hundreds of millions season over season. That might not be like that with the Rona. I don't know what their books like now. But even if it's negative, which I don't think it's going to be for Golden State, I do believe 100% that they're seeing way more growth regardless.
Yeah, most teams don't see a profit though. Most teams don't.
Yeah, they do.
A profit?
Yes.
I mean, no, let's say that. Most team owners don't see a profit. They don't see a profit. They don't.
What are you saying? If they take dividends,
like they actually pocket money at the end of a season,
bro. If you
owners, not the team themselves, not the franchise.
But look, when you're up $100 million, let's say you're $100 million positive that year.
Yeah.
Where else that money can go? Unless it's a nonprofit organization.
But when does that happen?
Which it is not.
But when does that happen?
What are you talking about?
When is a franchise up $100 million in one season?
When they save a lot of money because they don't want to hit luxury tax.
You can't save money. There's a certain amount of money you have to spend.
I know, but you can still save money by just there's a certain level of money you had to pay, bro. So you don't pay the fees of not paying money, but you don't pay the fees of luxury tax. And if you live in a big city or just a reasonably sized city, then that's profitable enough for you. Just about every NBA team is selling out now.
Yeah, the team.
So what are you talking about? The owners own the teams, Marcel.
But they still have to pay people though.
Oh, 100%.
So they're not pocketing money. That's all I'm saying.
And the funniest part was when employees were getting their checks cut. Yeah. They were like, oh no, it's like,
ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy that the every team has gone up in value through the fucking roof in the past like decade, and owners are like, I don't know, my minimum wage pays workers, I don't know if I can give them their money. I was like, nigga, you're crazy right now.
And then the athletes had to be the ones that are getting paid significantly less to be like, we'll compensate the facility staff, and it's like, why did who was the person who donated a ton? I think he played with the Hornets. I mean,
it was with the Sixers.
And yeah, you're right.
Everybody was like, why isn't the nigga owns a team? Why is that nigga not paying the people? What are we talking about right now? And why would an employee pay another employee? In no other world does that make sense. But in basketball, the NBA, everybody's like, oh man, thanks.
It's interesting because the people in front of the camera, there's an expectation of like philanthropy.
Yeah.
Isn't that so odd? Like, for example, let's say I was invited to an event, right? And then I won $100,000 at the event. The expectation wouldn't be from the brand to pay any money, even though in a hypothetical here, the brand actually is doing philanthropic things in the event. And eliminate someone with it, like 10,000 gets donated to HBCU or something like that. It's pretty cool. Besides the point, but usually,
can you say that? I just casually said that.
Oh no, but whatever.
Nigga, what?
Whatever. Anyway, but
I was dropping this podcast on Friday then?
No, we're not. I don't know how they're announcing it. I don't think they would want that to be a secret though. I figured they want people to know that. I think that's dope.
I know it's probably dope, but like we're gonna drop it before the podcast is dropping before. Go ahead, go.
Anyway, but the point is not whether they engage in philanthropy and it's for a good cause. Yeah. It's the expectation is usually on the NBA player, not the owner. It's on like the content creator, not the brand, which I always think is interesting because I feel like maybe both parties should be like, helping out because they can.
Sure.
And when you can, it's nice to do.
I'm pissed off that the Lakers are losing to the Kings, so let's wrap this up, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Raptors just lost to the Pistons, so.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I just said that. And it wasn't even close.
The fucking Lakers has allowed the Kings to put up 40 points in the second quarter.
That's good stuff right there. Hey, anyway, man. Hey, appreciate y'all hopping on, man, on this train ride. Because, it's just a big train here on this podcast. And, just showing love, man. Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher. Thank you guys. Apple Podcast people, drop a 5-star saying big train or train or I just ran the train. So YouTube, the video is available on YouTube at peer-to-peer. Make
y'all
sure
let the Pistons drop 129?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
that's embarrassing.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Word of mouth, people. Appreciate y'all. Oh yeah, YouTube people, make sure to subscribe, put on noties, and make sure to go.
Nutty gang.
Yeah, I say a whole lot of gaming on this podcast. It's gonna be top 3, man. Top 3 on the podcast scene.
Yeah, John, we had to talk about gaming, bro. We top 3 in gaming,
top
bro.
Top 3, John. Don't ever let us get top 1, man. I might never stop talking about it.
Niggas on audio like, man, they really got into gaming this time. Finally, shit.
This is about to kick us out the category if we didn't have a good gaming conversation one of these days.
Yeah. we had to broach it, we had to touch upon it, we had to brush up on our gaming skills, you know what I'm saying?
I had to, man. It was very necessary. But hey, man, we appreciate y'all listening on the podcast. I'm very excited for like where this podcast can go. Hopefully we can get some dope guests on here during All-Star Weekend. I know timetables might be strict, but we will make it work. Hopefully, man. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
I never asked you, how you feel about the Nets?
How I feel about them?
Yeah.
I think they make for good entertainment.
The Nets?
The Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah.
Yeah, good entertainment.
The Booking Nets. Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, you said booking.
All right, bro.
You're not gonna say bye to John? You're not gonna say nothing to John? John can't say nothing?
Nah, you can't.
Hey, John, any last words, bro? Nothing, John? No final words?
No, I don't got nothing.
Ain't got nothing?